Killer fish. Killer fish from San Diego. I don't know what I am, but I taste really good. I'm a killer fish. Hello. I'll be your killer fish for the evening. Thank you.
Hello, it's me, Reza Gaming. We're back for some more Oxygen Not Included. Hope you're doing well, Uglevisk, Charlie Kelly. You're indeed first, Uglevisk. You're actually first. That makes a nice big difference. Also, the placo is still hanging out in the top left corner of the camera. I was doing it at the end of the last stream, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, we're nearing the end of this run, actually. I don't think there's that much left that we have to do. So, in the last part, let's unpause it. In the last part, we actually let out the Biodiesel rocket. It's going into unexplored space at the cargo module, no, the cartography module. I did have a look at debug mode just to find where the Sap Tree planet was, because I don't think you wanted me to spend ages just spinning around in space trying to find it. This rocket seems to have quite a high burden, so I think there's still going to be a fair amount of space travel. But we should be alright. The organic dupes are all on the rocket. There's loads of flies in the room. Spiders need to get on that. It's not so hot anymore in the UK, but it's quite humid. So that's not great. These guys were stressed when they got in here, I think. Let's just double check. Oh, you have popped eardrums. Oh. Yeah, all the oxalite off-gas because some polluted water got down here. That's pretty bad. So, your stress is actually going down, though. It's also going up because of thrilling flight. You still have a lot of morale, but I think you might keep a fair bit of that. We'll see. I'm beginning to think I should have put some carpet tiles in here. That might have been a good idea. Well, worst case, I'll put some of these dupes to sleep. In the... Not in that sense. I'll put some of them to sleep once we've made all the databanks. I don't think we're actually going to need that many more databanks. We're nearly done researching the drill cone. And I don't think there's anything else we're really going to need. The Pinpockets are going to make all the diamond for us. Well, they would if we needed them to. So I don't think we need the diamond press. Don't need the atomic stuff or the Radbolt engine this time. I think we're good. We didn't do anything with jet suits, did we? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I think we're going to save that for series, to be honest, because that's the one where we're going to do all the husky moves. Right? That makes sense. We got. Also, I don't really mind if the organic dupes get stressed that much. I don't think that's going to destroy everything. But what are we going to do today? We're going to mass-produce Pinpockets, I'm pretty sure. Now, if we have a look, the reason we're doing this is because we're trying to get as much sap as possible out of the Sap Tree. And it turns out Pinpoki, which can be processed into uni or diamond. Uni is the most calorie-dense food in the game. It's 7,200 kilograms per calorie. Per kilogram. Why are you fleeing? What are you fleeing from? There shouldn't be a squid in here. There shouldn't be a squid in there. There's some angry squids. I don't think there's anything that you're supposed to do in here. But, yeah. So we're going to grow a load of Pinpoki. Because it's 7,200 calories per kilogram. And we feed the tree based on a per kilogram flow rate. But this is going to be quite a lot of uni we're going to be making. We did the maths a while ago, and I think it was somewhere in the region of 240 farmed Pinpoki. That's going to be 1.2 tons of refined carbon per cycle. We do have a very large amount of coal on this map that we haven't used for anything. I was originally planning on doing a load of stuff with hatches. What? Oh no, here. Yeah, 60 tons. That's enough for 50 cycles of production. So I think we should be fine on that front. I don't need you to make wood into refined carbon anymore. Let's actually make coal into refined carbon. And there is more coal on the map too. The only thing is, where are we actually going to grow all the Pinpoki? So they like it to be above 40 degrees C. They like polluted brine, salt water, polluted water, or squid ink. Now, we are in the process of consuming all this polluted brine, so I don't think that's a very good long-term solution. We do have a load of salt water. We have a saltwater geyser up here that we never actually bothered geotuning. The only thing is, each Pinpoki is a 2x2, and we need 240 of them. So that's going to be roughly a 32 by 32 area. And then we're probably going to have to factor in some routes for auto sweepers and things as well, because we're going to payload launch all of this. I think there is room in this conspicuous area. I'm not sure it's going to be one nice and neat block, because it's going to be so huge, and it needs to be full of salt water. Actually, it could be full of polluted water as well. Okay. Let's tile this up. That'd be a good start. And then we'll dig these out. We'll definitely get everyone to dig all the back walls and all that stuff. So that should be alright. I guess, actually... Oh, God. Yeah, dig up all the back walls. Just do it. We put some tiles here because we were putting the bedrooms in here. I don't think we need any more bedrooms. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with us just digging everything up. So that's going to be how we start. I think there's a saltwater geyser here. There's the critter fluxomatic here. I reckon across this area and going around the saltwater geyser and going down to the tidal turbine, there should be enough space. We're just going to make as many as we can. Right? That should be fine. So we can get started on all of that. I don't think there's any reason to... Well, I think we'll keep that. We'll keep that. I'm going to make sure we got some tiles coming down here at least. There's some soft materials here. Let's actually leave these bits, I think. I think that'd be wise. I'm going to leave that zinc there for a minute. So yeah, everyone could start with the digging while we just monitor the rocket travel. Obviously, we do want to actually do the rover and make the rocket platform on the Sap Tree asteroid. We want our organic dupes to be safe. I think we can do everything in 2 streams. Besides uranium, it's the most calorie-dense true. Hello, Bane. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Hello, Ayla Avo. Hello, Zarek. Yeah, you guys could dig everything out. We're making caviar now with some of these sequines. We've done this before. I'm not going to overly elaborate on all of that stuff anymore. I think we're fine. Now, stress is increasing. Leofar is stressed. Leofar is stressed because they soiled their suit and I never did anything about it. Okay. Gunk in the liquid lock. Surely that won't go wrong. You can pick this suit up. That's fine. And then how are you doing? Your stress is not going up, it's not going down. That's good. You will gradually breathe most of that oxygen. Yeah, we're going to have a fair bit of work on our hands getting the Pinpoki set up, so we will definitely just keep digging everything. What else is that going to look like? Obviously, I need to bear in mind that wherever we are digging, there needs to be water in place. How about you just dig all of this bit for me? Do I actually want to mix... I think I do want to mix the polluted water and the salt water. But perhaps what I'll do is I'll keep the polluted water up here and we'll let the saltwater geyser fill this up. Obviously, we can't geotune this because it's going to boil. We need the liquid for the guy to actually hang out in. This is not a plant where Houston will do as the liquid it hangs out in, unfortunately. So, yeah. You guys can keep doing all of that. I will get rid of these tiles, actually. That seems fine. These are all... Oh, they're coquinia. Coquinia is a hard material, isn't it? Is it? Maybe it isn't. No, it's a soft material. I should have made these out of friggin' granite. Well, we'll do it up to this bit. Digging is going pretty well. Right, remove those tiles as well. We have swimming, so come in here and remove all of this excess stuff. I'm not sure you'll be able to remove all of that. I'm not sure that matters. I'll get you to... Is that mud? That is mud. I'll get you to do that, and I'll get you to do that. We're probably going to end up trapping some dupes, but that's fine. I'll get you to deconstruct everything in here. This ethanol doesn't really matter anymore. You actually did most of that. That's good. We'll probably have to sweep some of that up. There is more water on the map that we can dump into areas like this. Is this area actually big enough? Would this be a better area? It's free of obstacles. That might actually be big enough, and it might be a better area. I just don't have as much liquid to dump on it. That is just a wider area with nothing going on, though, so I think we should do it as that area. There's a lot of salt water down here. Oh, I don't know. I just want to make it one liquid. I don't want it to be a mix of polluted water and salt water. The other thing is it has to be hot, which makes me think that the saltwater geyser is the way to go. This goes dormant. Oh, this goes dormant in 6.8 cycles. Well, that doesn't help me. Obviously, we can generate some more heat. Heating up all that water is going to be a big pain. They're plants, so they're fussy. It's not like we can do what we do with the critters. Let's get removing all of these tiles. I'll have a think. I think we're probably just going to end up dumping a load of heat into all of this water. Maybe just make a load of tepidizers. Could be worse. We don't really need to set up all these metal refineries anymore. Well, if we're going to do tepidizers, then maybe we should just do it in the one big area. And then we can just start pumping all the liquid over. I think I prefer that idea. So let's actually come in here and I'll dig all of these back walls out as well. I mean, you can't reach this. Oh, there needs to be a ladder here. Hello, Stinger's Playground. How's it going? It's going well. We've actually discovered a new planet. Twigini. We did a flyby. This is the, let's see, this is the asteroid with the metal volcanoes on it. So that has now appeared in our UI. We're not going to do anything here. We're going to the tungsten volcano asteroid with the sap tree. We're going to make a lot of sap. We have Rockety McRocket, which has all of our organic dupes in it. They are getting a little stressed. But thankfully they don't seem to be gunking themselves this time, because the only person who gunks the toilet is Yang. They're still taking their rad pills. We still have a few metal power banks, but we don't need that many metal power banks. The main thing is going to be the pemmican, which we made an absolute ton of because of the whole tallow biodiesel thing we did earlier on. Yeah, these guys are making all the data banks we'll need for the rest of the run. I'm not sure we're even going to need them at all now, actually. Yeah, you could go. You could do it going to sleep. Yeah, sleep. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I am going to come here, and I'm going to do everything over here after all. So I'll get you guys to start digging out all this back wall. Just dig out everything where we can swim. Oh, there's a tidal turbine here. Ugh, there's always a bloomin' tidal turbine here. Maybe I just do it in this area and we just dump a load of polluted water in there. May you see the overlays for the rocket? Yeah, sure. This is not my... Oh, hello, Highborn Jace. You're both asking for it. Yeah. We got a barracks, we got a mess hall. This does not count as a lab because the lab needs to be at least 32 tiles. But the lab workspace bonus is pretty bad. Also, I don't think it helps us. This is an operating errand. I don't know. Does the lab workspace help with this building? It's an operating slash... Yeah, it's an operating errand. Not a research errand. So I don't think it matters. Everything's stored up here so the power banks don't get wet if they pee themselves. I thought that was important after the last trip. Yeah, power, it's just a wire going into the rocket. The biodiesel engine makes 640 watts when it's firing, so that's cool.
Enjoy, thanks for the content.
Enjoy, thanks. I will enjoy, thanks. Glad you're doing well, Highborn Jace. General reminder, any revenue generated by the channel is 100% reinvested back into the channel. We are extremely close to actually getting the funds for the new computer. I think £2,000 might have been a bit more than I actually needed. I kind of thought things were going to go crazy. But, yeah, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that in the next few weeks. I actually have some time to organize putting together the design. So there is a room on the Discord where people can give me their computer setup tips for playing Oxygen Not Included and streaming, if you have any specific advice. I know people have given specific advice in the past. If any of you are watching, please feel free to put the info there, and I will make sure to review it. I think I'm going to give you guys a deadline of the rest of the month, if you have any input on that. And then I'm just going to buy something. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this area. This area is big enough. It is... it's roughly 40 by 30. That should be big enough. So I'm just going to get everyone in here, and we're going to start excavating absolutely everything. So, yeah, come in here, grab this. We won't go past Neutronium, because it's going to be a bit annoying. Yeah, start having a look at that. Oh, the sand. Oh, well, that's not going to help, is it? Well, don't do that, then. What else? I guess come down here and do all of this. And then, dig that, and then you can dig this. Whatever you fancy doing. Yeah, this rocket's gonna take ages. So let's speed it up. I'm a bit concerned about the stress situation. It's Ren and George. Minnow's alright. Minnow doesn't have very many skills. I'm going to put Ren and George on the sleep-only schedule for now. And include downtime. Actually, you know what? That's fine. So, Ren and George. You get to take a break. Sleep it off. When the dupes are sleeping, they get minus 20% stress per cycle. So that's pretty handy. That should be enough. I don't actually need everyone making databanks the entire time in that rocket at this stage. Right, dig that up as well. I don't think I care about the... Well, I'm going to dig all the back wall out here anyways. Why not? Is there a load of polluted oxygen here? There's not a load. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, just dig out all these tiles and we'll get navigating in here. But it is going to be this whole area up to the Radbolt reflector, I think. In fact, maybe what I'll do as well is... Why did I make it so that we're climbing up the polluted mud? That's not a good plan. Oh, wait. Hold on. Don't do those. Don't do those. Put a ladder here, and then we'll figure that out. Yeah, so there's going to be a fair amount of digging today. There's going to be a fair amount of putting water in here. Now, how can we make a large amount of polluted water? Let's have a think about that. Oh, the mucin. Do I just turn down the temperature in this room and get a large amount of polluted water? That feels silly, but possible. Got something tickling the back of my throat. So we could do it. It looks like actually the polluted water isn't all boiling anyways. That's not good. We got in the pod. Probably don't need to do skills at the moment. Blueprint. Probably just more print intercepting, right? We're doing that again now that we've got databanks. You can still inspect this every time you load the game, by the way. That's an odd bug. Oh! Petroleum generators. That would be a good one, too. So I think what we actually need to do... So you're making iron ore to iron, and iron to steel. I'll tell you what. I'm actually going to turn off every single metal option except for the galena to lead. Because that generates hardly any heat at all, and it generates sulfur. So you can just make galena for ages into lead. And then this room should cool down enough that we actually get more polluted water out, and then we'll just do that. So that means that this one can just go here. And then I'll actually just remove this, because it doesn't have anything in it. And then I can put the liquid pump here, we can just start pumping away. Or, I could actually just put a pitcher pump here, and everyone could manually deliver it to a load of bottle fillers. That could be a thing that works. And what I could also do is I could start putting a load of pitcher pumps in convenient positions. I guess. Give it a go, see how that goes. And then we'll just get everyone to start delivering bottles. I'm not sure if it's going to be quicker or not. What is this? Hello? Oh, it's a tile of liquid nuclear waste. Okay, fair. Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on. That's fine. Okay, let's see. That can go here. Not sure we're going to be able to reach all of that. That can get dug up. You're trapped? Oh, well. Rip. I guess actually what I'll do is I'll get you to just dig all of this out while you're here. There you go. Oh, you can't reach that. Fine. Isn't he well behaved? And then, I guess just build a ladder of sandstone. Sure. Get down here and dig all of this. And then that's probably going to be a case of... Well, we'll leave that for now, because you can do all of that. We will want to get in here, which we'll do via this way, and then we'll dig up all of this back wall. Because we'll need a load of wide hydroponic... we'll need a load of the wall farms. That could be a constraint. The wall planters actually require 50... of a glass-like material. We need 240 of them. So that means we need 12 tons We need 12 tons of glassy material. That is going to be irritating. The good news is, the Pinpoki can scale up diamond production to start with, because we can just crush the Pinpockets into diamond. We could actually make a load of glass forges to generate the heat in the polluted water. That could work as well. We do have a massive, massive stockpile of hydrogen. Why are you overheating? Oh, is that the valve overheating? Yes, that was always overheating. That's fine. Actually, we've been cutting into our hydrogen stocks because this is dormant. Oh. That's irksome. Well, how much natural gas do we have left? A fair bit. Glass forges is so last expansion. Yeah, I mean, these guys, they produce all the pearl, right? My point being, we need both heat and glass. Like, doesn't it kind of make sense? I'm not sure if the amount of glass, the amount of heat is actually even that significant. Also, I'm pretty sure I just want to get all of... this cold material out of here. That's true.
I'm in a fish mood now. Fish has been established.
Fish
It was
mood.
established, wasn't it?
Okay, alright, alright. Fish. Fish have been applied. Hope you're doing well, Quantum Zari. The roof is going to go here, by the way. So we'll dig out all of these tiles as well. We'll start digging out all of this material. This can go, because you can reach that pretty easily. This can all go as well. It's going to be a lot of digging to start with. Let's make it 2 tile thick everywhere so we don't accidentally undermine the liquid tank. I think I would just dig up all of this iron. And then we're just gonna wall it there. This doesn't actually need to be separated at all. So I will just dig all of this and they can swim through here and do that. Yeah, fish are okay. The placo keeps hanging out by the camera. You might have noticed a few times. Although there is a leaf in that position as well. I think he likes to hang out by the leaf. Okay, so let's keep digging. This can all go. That can go. So can that. So can this. So can that. So can that. I don't actually care about this polluted oxygen escaping, do I? Not really. Let's just actually put digs on the plants so that they don't cause any hassles. We'll dig all this polluted mud out of here as well, because that's going to be a right pain. And we will keep checking in on the rocket. Stress levels are going down now. Ren and George are calming down a little bit because they're asleep. And then Minnow and Yang can keep up with all the other errands. Minnow is getting some stress as well, but they should have a large amount of time. Mission control speed boost is activating again. That's nice. Yeah, this is alright. But yeah, we're going to do glass forges. We looked at all of the critter-based stuff in the last run. I'm kind of enjoying mixing it up a little bit. You don't have to do all the critter stuff every single time. It'll probably actually be a little bit of both. We'll probably do the clams and we'll do the other things. The only thing is these require diamond as well. But yeah, we can dig out all of this. That shouldn't cause any issues, I don't think. And then that could go up here as well. I think the landing is going to drop a little bit. That's alright. Let's actually do that, and then we can keep going down with this. I could tell you to do those tiles as well. fine. I guess we can speed through it now. I don't think there's a real reason not to. It's all mostly soft materials, so that's fair enough. Yeah, I want you to come in here and do this end as well. We're going to dig up all the ice, because I don't care about that this time. Not sure whether we can actually dig quite this far. I think we can. Okay, not quite that far. Get rid of this. Okay, those pitcher pumps are looking good. I will make sure that we're digging these tiles up as well, and then I can start putting more in here as well. And this is going to look very messy, but we're just going to keep staggering them. Probably like this. At this point, we'll be swimming in here, but I guess the thing is we won't always be swimming in here because we're going to run out of liquid at some point. So probably do actually need to think about that. I think I can just dig this as well and get access to all of this. I think the key would just be to dig like that and then let all the water out that way. There's a little bit in here as well. So I'll dig that open. And then we'll decide what to do with that. But these poor ore holes aren't going to know what hit them. Although, actually, they can hang out for a while. I don't think there's any reason they can't just hang out in the build. But let's seal all of this off. I think, again, what I will do... Oh, we got rid of a tile here. That's no good. Wait. Was that actually liquid pressure? That's no good. Let's put tiles here. Oh, they'll be fine. They've seen worse. Put a ladder here. And we'll continue to walk around. Oh, you're trapped. Chip. Oh, you can just go up here, though. You're not that trapped. So we'll seal that off. We'll need to dig all of this back wall as well. To reach all of that. This is obviously going to require a ladder. This could be a plastic ladder. We have so much plastic. We have 27 tons of plastic. So that is just going to go down to here, I think. And then we can start digging all of this stuff out. And once we've actually sealed this hole, let's make this priority 9. Once we've actually sealed this hole, then we will seal this turbine up. And then we'll let this water down here so that there's... Oh, cock. Right, what's that actually going to look like? I think the wall is going to go there. We can pitcher pump that back in later. That's not the end of the world, but it is annoying. I'll have to put that probably here. A good few tons of liquid we're going to have to move again. I'm probably actually just going to cut this pump off for now, because we don't want to dump polluted water down this way. I guess we just won't reactivate that spawn. I think we'll be alright. We let out so much oxygen. More skills? Eduardo could have a skill, that's fine. Let's put a fire pole in as well. This can be made out of zinc. That will go down here, I guess. And then I will also just get you to start digging all of this stuff. Which you should be able to reach pretty well with the swimming. And it doesn't actually all have to be dug. This is just so that the water level actually drops. So let's make sure this is priority 9 as well. We haven't given these guys too many errands, so they should actually do the tasks without me setting everything to priority 9. Now, we have 13 tiles of range, so we better find it soon, going in here. Flying into unexplored space takes a bit of extra time, I think. Does it? Oh, it's an autopilot. Why is it an autopilot? Oh, Yang is currently doing the piloting, okay. That's fine. Yeah, Minnow's cleaning up the toilet, that's good. Yeah, get your talking in. Oh, right. Well, this is why we put all the rad pills up there. The problem is, whenever they pee themselves, the oxalite all just starts to off-gas again. So we're never going to get rid of the popped eardrums. But in future, we'll dump all the oxalite up here. Yeah, as long as they're making a mess in the rocket, I don't have a problem with that. Right, you were kind of supposed to do this first, but I think this is still okay. So now I think that's gonna go here. Who's trapped? You're trapped. Okay. Zarek, you could dig all of this while you're here. And then... Wait, why are you trapped? Oh, you need a ladder. Well, yeah, okay. That ladder can be made out of granite. That can go here and here. I suppose I should actually get the dupes to dig out everything over here. Let all this debris down before we actually do the rest of this. Maybe something like this. Let all the water out. I want you to get up here as well, so that could be a case of... Probably do that when we get down here. Let's make this a priority 9 too. Also, I will tell you to just do the wall up to here. I don't think this is quite enough space. I think I will need to have the liquid go a bit higher up as well. I could start doing all of these granite tiles, though. That's fine. So I can go down here, and then the floor is definitely going to be here. And I'll get you to keep digging out all of this stuff so that the polluted water sinks. I don't mind if the sand falls down, actually. And then I guess, actually, I'm going to priority 9 dig some of this while we're building the tiles. Because you'll actually have access to a bit more of it. Yeah. We'll clear out the rest in a bit. There'll be some debris at the bottom of the map, but that's fine. Then all that sand can go down here, that's fine. I might need to put another pitcher pump over here. Or something. Then, yeah, you can dig out all of this. They are doing this pretty quickly. I'm pretty happy. And then I guess dig these one at a time. I'll pour Agent Cody power banks. Let's speed to it. This is fine. I'll start digging those tiles out as well. And then the next thing you can do is get in here and do it like this. We'll let all that regular water out down the other way. In fact, if I just leave you here for now, you'll just dig this all out eventually if I do it in the right order, right? Let's just do that. What we got? I'll take a strength booster. It's probably fine. So now that we're not actually generating a lot of heat in this room, we are actually getting a fair bit of stuff. Polluted water from the mucin. That's absolutely fine. We're not going to get as much mucin because there's still liquid here. In fact, that actually makes me think what I should do is make a load of mesh tiles in here so that the polluted water all drops down here properly. Yeah, look how much polluted water is in here. I'm probably not actually going to be able to get this out of here. That could be a mesh tile as well. Oh, this is an interesting situation. So we're browning out. When does the cool steam vent reactivate? 33 cycles? Eesh. Let's also put a load of pitcher pumps in here, because there's obviously not a lot left in here. So that should do, and then you can just tile this. We'll dig that and dig that. And then... well... we'll start looking at that later, that's fine. Oh, you guys are all trapped. That's true. Right, so you need to dig that, dig that. If you're all trapped, I'm just going to get you to dig everything out down here now, and we'll let that all out down here. You can figure it out between the three of you, I'm sure. So I don't want a speck of other liquid in this tank. Oh, you've done the wrong thing. Okay. That's going to need to be a... is that going to be a granite ladder? Can you do that? Good. Okay, and then do that. And do this. And do that. And I'm going to have a think about how I'm going to lay out all the auto sweepers and things as well. We'll make a completely tileable design, and then we'll just copy it as much as we can everywhere. So, something like this. Yeah, dig all of that out. This is iron ore, so this shouldn't break. Then, yeah, you can get rid of all of that. And, oh. Oh, no, you're good. Okay, good. And then you can start digging out all these bits. You, oh, right. Okay. Keep building these tiles. And I will also actually get you to start probably building that ladder. So we can do this. There's obviously a little bit of liquid left in here. That's okay. I think I'll save doing most of these dig errands for when we've actually... for when we've actually lowered the liquid down here. Yeah, nothing wrong with a little bit of forced labor. We'll leave the ladders in, that's not a problem. We do have granite for building these as well. So, go ahead and build all of these. And then, yeah, once you've done that... okay, now you're all out of the tank, that's fine. It's not going to go any further than this. So, priority 9 that. Priority 9 these tiles. How's the star map looking? Oh. Huh? Excuse me? I don't know why. I looked on this map and the asteroid was in this direction. Was it just further than I thought? We can't go much further than this in this rocket. So if we can't see it from here, then we can't actually go. Oh, that's concerning. What? Let's go have a look. I did check this in debug mode. So let's turn debug mode on and see if I made a mistake. Did I check the wrong friggin' save? Is that what happened? I don't think it is. Maybe I just misjudged the distance. Okay. We'll turn it on, have a look, and then we'll reload. Oh dear. Well, if we can't get there right away, that's kind of annoying. Maybe it's just further away than I thought, and it's going to be a one-way trip, which might be fine, but obviously puts a lot more pressure on the mission. Hello, Jeff Var. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're just about... I sent our rocket out into deep space. I looked at debug mode a while ago, and the asteroid we want is out here, but I can't see it, so we're going to turn on debug mode again. Oh. No, I just went in completely the wrong direction. It's up here. Why did I think it was this way? I must have checked on the wrong map. Well, that's a big brain move. Right, well, that's enough of that. Let's turn off... Let's turn off debug mode and go back. Yeah, it's up. So we're going to have to send the rocket back without any goods, because we don't have any more fuel. That's alright. I believe if I type the code again, does that turn it off? No. Okay, let's quit the game and then reload it. There we go. Put some... Well... You guys can just watch the fish for a minute while we're doing this. That's way off. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Not good. That's fine. I mean, we haven't even set up any of the pin pockets yet. It's definitely going to take more time than I thought it would, but we have kind of wasted a lot of the duplicates' time and some of our space fuel and oxalite and things. I think this means that we are actually going to have to hook up the... We're going to have to hook up the oxalite refinery again. The only way to turn it off is to quit the game entirely. Yeah, that's what we did. That's really weird. Well, load quickly game. The only reason I didn't play the music was because your game music's going to come back. Yeah, there we go. Well, how on earth did I make that mistake? That's fine. Will I be able to reach the asteroid now, or do you need another trip? Well, we're going to have to go back home and refuel, and then go back. We should have enough biodiesel. We should have more than enough biodiesel. I'm probably actually going to burn the rest of the biodiesel for some power, just to actually run these glass forges and get more polluted water and heat, right? That is actually entirely in our interest to do. But yeah, the rocket getting to the asteroid is not going to be the constraint. I was kind of hoping we were going to have a bit more time to set them up on the asteroid. Oh, it's fine. Oh, you know what I think I did? I think I looked it up on a sandbox save that I'd been working on. I think that's what I did. Not good. Okay. We're back. We're back. So, unpause it. The rocket. There is nothing out here we could grab either. Now I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and explore these two tiles as well. And maybe see a little bit more of the star map, so do that, I guess. Not very exciting. Better than nothing. Okay. Right, let's keep going then. Let's speed up. Now, we probably can't actually get in here to steal this, can we? So, probably worth setting up a ladder on this side as well. We know that the neutronium is here. So we'll put that there. You guys can start building that, and then we can dig out the rest of this. So I guess get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. I could dig out all this polluted mud now. That doesn't matter. Dig that out. I will get you to sweep up all the liquids in here. Nothing should actually be freezing or anything. This is all warm enough, so that should be fine. Don't go home yet. Bro, go down one hex. Maybe you should discover it. Maybe you should be able to discover it. Well, that is the... No, this is the water asteroid. This is the thing. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles from our planet. So we can definitely make it there and back with the biodiesel rocket. We don't want to go to the water asteroid. Not this time. Right, yeah, dig this out. Oh, right, yeah. Dig this out as well. That's fine by me. There's a ladder there, so we can dig that tile out and this one out as well. You can dig that out because we're not using that. You could dig out all of this because we're not using that anymore. It's all going to be liquid going all the way up here. So this area is 37 by 36. So that is enough area for everything. But it does actually mean I'm going to have to go up here past the radbolt generator. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I'll let that water out down here. And then I'll get you to dig all of this out as well. That's fine. Then I guess I'm going to get you to dig out all of this as well. I will get you to priority 9 all this plastic ladder stuff. You're 80% stressed, but you're sleeping. Oh, you're sleeping in piss. Is that the issue? Yeah, it is. You're getting 20% stress per cycle from a cold bedroom. Well, Ren, maybe you could just go up here. Maybe that solves the whole issue. There's a mod that lets you dig neutronium. I highly recommend it. Yeah, but that's just, like, literally making the game easier with a mod. Like, I only really get mods that don't affect the gameplay. I'm not really comfortable playing something that's not what the devs intended in that sense. All of the mods I get are just quality of life or aesthetic things. I guess leave that for now. We will want it to go all the way up here, so I will actually tile this. I don't mind those being regular tiles. So if I do that... That's a bit awkward, but that'll do for now. I'm almost done watching your Sour Gas and Burst series. I see it's paused. Is that series over? No, it's actually not over. We are going to get a new computer in September. We've raised the money now, more or less. So, once we get the new computer, we'll be able to get some more frames on that massive save again. Because I won't be running both OBS and the game on my laptop. So we're going to go back to it. We're going to upgrade that save with Aquatic Planet Pack stuff as well. However, obviously we know that resin boiling as a plastic and power production method is arguably, when maxed out, superior to the whole Glossy Draco sour gas boiling thing. So what we're going to do to finish that run off is we're going to set up a version of the sour gas boiler with the Glossy Dracos, with the whole pipeline that we planned out in our videos that I think are actually still here on this link. Yeah, all of those videos on the YouTube channel. We're still going to follow that plan, but we're probably not going to cover the entire map in stuff. Oh, maybe don't build that one for now. So we're probably going to do another 10-20 streams on that run to build all of that technology. My dupes are having a piss poor experience, lol. We have definitely got some nuclear waste down here. It's not ideal. Can pips plant... Oh, right. Can pips plant back wall plants? I don't think they can normally. I think technically if you do the flower pot exploit, they can. But I'm not touching that with a barge pop. Also, if we were going to pip plant the pin pockets, we would need 960 tiles. We would need 4 times this amount of space for pin pockets. That is an excessive amount of pin pockets. We can make that much refined carbon. We are currently making that much refined carbon. We are just running it in the kiln over and over again. 60 tons will last us 50 cycles with 240 pin pockets. So that is not a constraint of what we're doing either. But I think what we're trying to figure out how we're going to arrange this. I think what it's going to be is it's going to be 4x4s with auto sweepers in the middle. Because if we do that, each auto sweeper has a 9x9 range. And we can put loaders... We could overlap things with the loaders so that we have more space for the receptacles and the loaders. So maybe it's a load of columns. So if we split this into columns, 37 tiles. I think what we would do is we would assume that it would be 4, 1, 8, 1, 8, 1, 8, 1, 4. That's close enough. And that means I could put a fire pole here as well. So that would be 1. Well, that would be 8. That would be 8 2x2s. So that would be 16 pin pockets per 2-tile row. And then we could just stack it all the way up like that with the columns. Up to here. So that would be 18 times 16, which is 288, I think. So that is enough pin pockets for what we want to do, and that's what we're going to do. We could fit some here if we wanted, but I'm not going to bother. I might actually just tile this in just for style points. I'm not sure how stylish this is, but I don't want a load of stuff hanging out in these columns. So I'll get them to do that too. So we can actually start planning all of that out. And this can all be made out of gold. That's fine. So it's going to be overlapping like that. And I'm probably just going to keep them overlapping. Because we're not going to have any in this room. We have enough room in this setup that we don't really need it to overlap too much. And then it kind of stops there. Well, let's just do that for now. So that's going to go there, and then we're just going to have another one here. Then that one is going to... Oh, I was going to put a fire pole there. Yeah, true. Okay. Let's do the fire pole. Actually, is there any point putting the fire pole here? The fire pole should be here, because this is where... The fire pole and the ladder should actually both be here, realistically. Yeah, okay. Hold on. We should be able to mop all this water up afterwards, but I'm not going to. So... I might remove this ladder later. That should be fine. That did wider, really builds really fast. Oh my god. Well, whoever's doing the building has all the building boosters. That's the situation. Oh. Yeah, let's send you home. There is something up here, but I don't care. Right, yeah, go there. then land. We're out of power banks. But Yang has... 4.5 cycles of power. That's about the right amount. Plastic's going alright. Okay. The issue with that plan is, before we fill this with liquid, we're going to have a hard time actually setting everything up. Should we just actually put ladders in here and then put in the auto-sweeping stuff afterwards? That way they could reach across everywhere. Because they can't reach it vertically. I don't know. No, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's actually just... Let's actually just do something else. What I could actually do is I could just tile this for now. Put that there, push the liquid over here, and then dig down here and do that ladder. I might just do that, actually. Yeah, go for it. Please don't entomb yourself. Oh my god. You actually... No, you are doing something. Oh, I've soiled my suit. I soiled my suit ages ago, and I never noticed. That's very funny. Well, I'm gonna unequip your suit because I can, and we're gonna mop up that gunk. Maybe there's a few dupes that are like that in here. Maybe there's just a few weirdos. I'll keep tiling all of this bit as well. Zarek was not very impressed by that comment. It's true, though. Right. That water can go. I don't really care about that bit. And then we can put the rest of the plastic ladder here. And then I'm going to start putting the actual fire pole over here. I should probably get you to stop doing this research now. Oh, we're very close, though. I would like to do some drill coning. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Not 100% happy with the fact that you rush built this instead of the other thing. That's okay. There is just some polluted water up here as well. I think I will get them to just move all of this, and that should be pretty easy to do. So all we need to do with that is dig this area out, dig a shaft down here for it to flow down, where it's not actually going to get contaminated by the rest of the crap. And then that could go like that, that can go like that. Probably doesn't have to look like that specifically. Now I think about it, this should all be mesh tile. Because we're going to put, like, glass forges and stuff here. Actually, probably doesn't all need to be mesh tile. How about we just have this be mesh tile? And then you can go ahead and do this. And we can dig this polluted water out. And I don't think there's any more that we would do that way. Okay, let's speed through it again. Yeah, there's no other errands I immediately want to give these guys to do. I will get the glass forge. We want to make this out of ceramic, I think. Oh. Well, yeah, that's alright. 2 glass forges? Is that really going to be enough for what we're trying to do here? I don't know. Insulated pipe made out of ceramic. Can go up here. Dump. I think I will just do this. Do the same pipe arrangement. I think I will do a printercept again. Oh, Peril! Okay, well, we do need that. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I need you to come and do this access shaft so we can actually get down here again. And then we can start actually removing all of this. If I do it horizontally, I can build all the ladders to start, and then we can remove them later. So if we do it horizontally, that's going to look a bit different. So that's going to go... We can't actually have that be the floor. The floor will be one level higher. Which is okay by me. We just do it like this. So that will be the floor, and then this will be the actual corner. And then that's going to be 36 tiles. So it's going to be 18 per row. It's going to be 36 per row. And then we'll fit all the automation stuff up here. There should be room. But we can start putting ladders there. Then we can fill it with water. Then we can remove the ladders. So let's do that as well. We have loads of plastic, so I'm not worried about that at all. So they probably are going to have to go all the way down to the bottom of the map to do that. So maybe we should get a storage bin for plastic and bring it up here. I'll get you to do all of this as well, because we've already got access here. And then there's one more row up there. So that's going to be 36. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 36, which is 7 times 36. Yeah. So that's going to be 252, which is not as many as I said it was going to be, but I think it will still be enough. Kind of erring on the side of it, of not massively overbuilding this. I will get rid of all these segments, if we can. Because obviously we're going to actually put stuff there. Now, I might be able to put a couple in this region, so maybe I shouldn't have tiled that off, but we'll do that if we run out of capacity. That's what I'll do. You do actually need to get up here as well, so you can dig that tile out. I'll put some ceiling trim up here. Maybe. Looks like we're actually done on the rad bolts now. That will help the power situation. That's good. Who's idle? Oh, you're idle. Okay. Do that then. Well, that was silly of me, wasn't it? It was literally my dupe too. It's fine. You do need to actually do this one as well. There you go. And now I guess you can start building all these things over here, which is fine. And then we should have access down here later. Oh, I guess I'll push this over as well. And then we can do the fire pole all the way down. And then... Oh, I built over some friggin' back wall. Well, if we pour all the liquid in here, then we can deal with that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I guess I'll get you to start removing these ladders too. So yeah, I think what we'll do is... I am literally just going to put some petroleum generators over here. I will get you to dig all of this out. And then we can access this top level from over here. you know, running past the rad bolt reflector. That's a good idea, isn't it? You can dig that out. We can put some more tiles here. And that can go there. And that can go here. And these can be tuned petroleum generators that we feed with the extra biodiesel that we don't need. And then they can actually supply the power to the glass forges. What I'll do is I'll just put some tiles here so that all the liquid just pours out where we want it to, which will be over here. And I'm pretty sure once we've done that, I can just get rid of all these tiles now. So let's just start doing that. Yeah, that's fine. So go ahead and do that. This is all going to be underwater. Is granite strong enough to resist all of that water pressure? Not 100% sure. Well, we researched the drill code. That's nice. Minnow is stressed too. Okay. Yeah? Are you done? Did you actually finish all the databanks? No. I'm going to put Minnow on the sleep schedule too. Yeah, I guess it's been a while. Unrested bed jostling. I see, okay. Dig that, deconstruct this. We're getting there. You can do all these tiles now as well. We'll need a door to go here. This is probably going to be where we actually get in to the build, because the water level is going to get up to here. Oh, right. Well, then that should be there. No. That should actually be here. Doing. This is going to be how you get in this giant tank. Dig this. You can dig that because it's the last remaining liquid bit. Remove that. You can dig this and put the fire pole in. Go ahead and tile this. Sweep up all those remaining liquids. I'm at the point where I'm wondering whether I should even be running this. Wait, why aren't you actually turning off? Sends a green signal when Radbot storage is full. You should actually be completely turned off now. Oh, was that the last? That was the last lot. Okay, that's actually fine. These won't run anymore then. Good. Right, so build those. And this is going to be a door. Guess I'm going to have to move this out of the way. So I guess you can remove these bits as well. Although, don't do that one. And we'll pour this water out this way. Make a little lip. Just to make sure we're not filling this with salt water. Even though it doesn't actually make a difference to what we're doing. I just don't want to have the salt water in there. Then we can go up there. That can go there, so that's fine. Although, yeah, and then we can actually dig this. And I could tile this, and then the salt water will just pour into there. And I could get rid of this salt water as well if I want. didn't actually manage to get down here because of the sand. Okay, go ahead and dig that sand. Radiation vomiting? Why am I radiation vomiting? That's no good. Minnow, you can have supplying because it's free. Fruit gears for Eduardo. George can have... I guess you're going to have researching because it's free. Ren, you can have mechatronics. That's actually good. Because we need someone with mechatronics on that asteroid. Okay. Oh, good luck, me. So, I guess we'll just do a load of insulated conductive wire, because a tuned petroleum generator is going to be 3 kilowatts. That's actually going to be enough power to run all of this. Yeah, a load of people making a load of glass in here to add a load of heat. Oh, you're trapped again. Oh, okay. You do that, you can grab that plastic and go there. It's kind of funny how that works. Oh, right. You don't have any digging, do you? Can I just yellow alert you guys do all of this now? Get our friend Eduardo out of there. Is that a good plan? Rocket's going to be 3 cycles away. I guess you're not going to do it very quickly, because you are only going to do these ladders. No, that's not a good plan. I think you're just going to have to hang out, mate. We'll get it done, but it's not at the top of my priority list. Right, I'll get you. Well, it is, technically speaking, but not really. We're on the other priority 9 build errands. I will actually just put a storage bin here, and we'll start delivering the materials in bulk. I'll also get you to build these tiles, and then we can make sure the liquid just comes down here and dumps into that tank. I may also dig this, just because we might as well have this water merge into this. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, you could make a... You make a sandstone ladder, that would do, wouldn't it? Yeah, have fun. Okay, let's do that. I hope we get to the part where we're actually starting to plant the Pinpockets as well. Yeah, charge up Eduardo, you're fine. These definitely shouldn't be running anymore. They're not. Okay. Right. Fill this with plastic. And I also want you to fill this with diamond and pearl. The original Pokemon games. Yes, Diamond and Pearl edition. That will do for now. And then we'll start actually laying out all the farms. Because we can get some of them going fairly soon. But we will need to add some heat. So, let's see. Petroleum generator. I don't think I'm actually going to connect this to the spine, because we're not going to be running these the entire time. Let's make them out of steel. I think probably just one for now. Then we'll put the insulator conductive wire in. And that can go here. And then I'll put a smart battery in. And then we're just going to run this off of the biodiesel. Eventually, we'll run it off the other oils from the slicksters, but I haven't really been paying attention to them. How's this going? Okay, so we do have lots of adult slicksters in here now. We have a few long hair eggs, which is fine, because I did want to have some long hairs. So let's go ahead and redistribute those. Not too many. Diamond or pearl included and oxygen not included. Peat. I'll print some peat because we'll make that into refined carbon too. That sounds fine. That's a lot of peat. Yeah, that'll do. Oh. Oh yeah, the polluted water. We do actually have to sort this out. So that has to go there. And then this is going to be a pipe. This doesn't need to be ceramic, I guess. Give me a sec. We have igneous rock now, so let's do it out of igneous rock. Bridge. I'm just going to send it up here. Does it actually matter? Kind of. So, there. That's going to be really hot. And then that is all going to get dumped up. Oh my god, that's got to go a long way. That's going to require a ladder, I think. It'll be a long pipe. No, not quite like that. You guys like building pipes, you'll be fine. But there'll be a lot of polluted water coming out of here, so I probably don't want to do this as a bottle emptier situation. It's gonna have to go all the way up here. Okay, I think the best plan is actually for me to go like this. That water doesn't really matter. So I could do it like that. Yeah. And start dumping it in here somewhere. At this point, it could just be regular pipe. And then that's gonna go, like... here. Well, have fun with that. Yang is incapacitated. How much oxygen does Yang have? Yang is the pilot and Yang is incapacitated. You have a fair amount of oxygen. Select destination. Yeah. That should be okay. Not exactly ideal. I'm gonna take George off of sleep schedule. I can't believe we sent them on a mission going nowhere. We've got 534 databanks, though. Okay. Building that pipe's going to take some time, but that is needed. Because this polluted water situation is kind of crazy now. Also, we're not actually grooming these guys, so I'm going to have to get rid of the naphtha here so that we can actually pump all of this out. But that is fine. This does mean that we're actually getting all the polluted water we wanted. This is like a large amount. Also, if we're actually running a pipe here, I should probably just liquid pump this too, right? You know, just like a regular pipe. And then that can go in a wire. It's not going to be very convenient, is it? That's fine, we have a lot of lead. So that could go up here. Not 100% convinced that's really worth it. This one is obviously going to go in here. Oh, these aren't running either. Why not? Pipe blocked? No. Steam cold. Oh, this is dormant too. Oh! Oh, maybe we've actually got an issue then. What's going on with the achievements? Maybe I need to set up more natural gas power. Game, where's the achievement? Weird. Yeah, we're kind of just actually out of natural gas power. Do I need to hook up another wire? Hydrogen is also usable hydrogen. I'll tell you what, lower this to 1 kilogram. That should be fine. Yeah, get a little bit of power and then you can get some back to here. That's not good. You don't need to be full of hydrogen. Being said, I don't think that's really done anything. I could probably turn some of this off for now. I don't think we need any more bleach stone at this precise moment. So let's turn that off. Well, they really are actually getting irradiated just walking past this. This was not a good plan. I could put the ladder here, and then we could seal this off with lead tiles. It's probably actually a decent idea. Now, we could do this just fine. Let's go ahead and do that. And then the pipe for the biodiesel. So this is all for the biodiesel. We have loads of it. That can go... I think what we'll do is... Because obviously we want some of it to go back to the rocket. I think what I'll do is I'll put a bridge here. Cut this. And then if the rocket is full, then we'll just go... I never actually tile this. I could go over here. I think I should have made this insulated tile. Well, I don't know. I probably should make it insulated, shouldn't I? The atmosphere is generally colder than 40 degrees. Yeah, let's see how that goes. These suck up a lot of power, so that should help our power situation out a fair bit. But this hydrogen is not going to last very long. It looks like we're actually draining this natural gas pretty fast as well. Yeah, we've actually drained this one completely. Oh. No, that's only because we haven't loaded this with diamond. Oh, right. Can we not actually reach this? No, I guess it just hasn't been a priority. Right, I don't think we need you to keep loading that for now. Okay, this is not going quite as fast as I wanted it to go. It's okay. I will dig these tiles out. It's me, I'm vomiting again, but I don't seem to mind. Yeah, we have like 50 tons of bleach stone, so I'm not worried. We could actually set up salt turbine, saltwater geyser power, but this isn't active for another 80 cycles, so we've kind of missed the boat on that one. In any case, there's plenty of plastic there for you building the rest of this stuff, so you can dig that, or you can cancel that, you can dig this. Let you build these ones here as well. I could start reaching all of this. Rocket is a bit too far away because we don't have a pilot. Oh, I see. Oh, that's true. Is it too late to give one of the dupes a skill? Oh no. Oh no. That's concerning. That is concerning. Well, obviously I'm not blowing up the rocket. Yang might die, because Yang can't refill their oxygen. Can I eject a skill booster? I can, but these are all organic dupes. I think the only way to do it... Oh, okay, so we can do this, but I'm just going to have to disassemble some things. Right? We're going to have to make a power bank charger and charge up a power bank and give it to Yang. So I think what we should do is do this, do this, do this. No, it's alright. We can sort this out, but it's going to be a bit annoying. We do have enough power being generated by the rocket to charge a power bank, I think. So, plastic tile... We do have a little bit of plastic left over, but not a lot, so definitely turn these off as well. Put that there. Oh, this is refined metal. Okay, well, we can remove this. That's fine. I'm having to cannibalize the rocket to save Yang. Good. It's alright, George, I believe in you. Yang's getting stressed out as well, that's funny. How much metal was that? Yeah, that was 200, that's good. So, power bank charger goes here. Now, how long is it going to take to charge a power bank? I'm not 100% sure it matters. Also, you don't actually have to do this one. I lied. Now, let's see if this actually charges up. It should. Yeah, because the rocket is generating 640 watts. Rockets are kind of doomed on the same... No, they're not! We should have done this to begin with. I could build a power bank. I don't know. It's recharged at 400 watts. Make a metal ore power bank. I need to make a crafting station for that. I could do that. I don't think we're going to need that many more orbital data stations. So maybe we could do that. I'm not going to replace that one, though. This is definitely a bit silly. I think we'll be alright. I'll get you... So... Oh, it's 200 kilograms per metal power bank. I'm pretty... Oh, we do actually have enough plastic to replace all those tiles. So we could make one metal power bank doing this. There. George seems very happy now, apparently. Good. That's the spirit. This is not the issue I thought we were going to have today. Yeah, you're all flooded. So let's make sure this pipe is getting built, because if we don't build this pipe soon, we're going to have some serious issues. You have started building it. You need to finish building it. There's a reason to try and build as much as possible in the rocket with steel. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, we'll make one metal power bank. Oh. Oh, Yang's really stressed now. Why is Yang so stressed? He hasn't done anything. Well, you don't have any power banks. Is that an issue if they're powerless? That probably is an issue, isn't it? Let's remove your swim hack booster. Let's get rid of that. I think I'm going to have to tell them not to be on downtime. Not sure that's going to work. Well, I mean, you're pretty quick at making stuff, so maybe it will work. Well, the plan has kind of collapsed pretty quickly up here, hasn't it? There you go. Maybe you could do this in time. Then we could put Yang... Yang's going to have to pilot us back. Actually, this doesn't matter now. So Yang can go on the sleep schedule. In this case, it might not help us. You need ore to build those packs. Well, we just needed the refined metal to make the charger. One charger will do. Oh, he's got grinding gears. True. That's not helping. Oh. I see. Okay. Well, that's not good either. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, and you didn't even breathe, so that didn't help the situation at all. You did charge up a power bank, though. You did alleviate some stress. So maybe you'll be okay after all. Charger is... This is definitely the move that needed to be made. Yeah, grinding gears is not good. Next time we will bring more tallow gear balm. I thought I brought some tallow gear balm. George is having a cry. Okay. Good. Or Dupes are just trying to sleep. Yeah. Okay, well, we're nearly home. Failed space travel today. You need to start building everything here before this all explodes. I have to sweep that up as well. I think this liquid won't actually flow over here, so I probably actually need a pump in here too. I could do that. I probably do need to do that because we're going to stop breeding guild goes otherwise. think temporarily we're going to have to get rid of this and put another pump in. Now Ren can't sleep due to the light, yeah. Fun. Well, stuff and things are happening, aren't they? The crude oil is starting to build up in here. We do actually have some petroleum in here. Although the molten slickster died immediately. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Mm-hmm. Fair. We've got 8 slickster eggs. We've got 1 more long hair slickster egg. Okay. The poke shells are full. Okay, right. Poke shells are full. So let's cut this off. Dump this back in here. Fill this up. And then we'll actually chill these guys out. Ooh, we're having some fun occur, aren't we? It's fine. Right, that can go here. I never attempted to do dupes and boops in the same rocket before. I'm glad for it now. Yeah, fair enough. It was working pretty well until it wasn't. Right, do that. They are working on all of this pretty quickly. We did move all the plastic over to that storage bin, so that's helping. Doesn't look too bad. You out of rad pills? You are out of rad pills. Wow, okay, I definitely need to bring more supplies next time then. He doesn't know what to do. Gonna land fairly soon. Should I actually wake Yang up so he can do the task? Might do that. Just pilot everyone. Yeah, breathe some oxygen too while you're at it. Did I pack coal? There's an apothecary right there. No. Would have been a pretty good idea. I don't know. We can make as many pills as we want. I just need to bring more pills next time. Because they need 1 a day, don't they? We brought like 25. That wasn't quite enough. Right, so Yang can go back here. I think George can go back here too. You can all go to sleep now. Wake Yang up so Ren can get some sleep. Yeah, but if Yang explodes, that's not good for anyone. Maybe Ren can go up here. Okay. I think that's going to actually get resolved. I think what I should probably do is actually just tile this. And then that will save me doing all of the errands over there with this. Because I can just run it through the other way. That would help. It's fine. We've got time. Got like 2 hours tonight. I was kind of hoping we'd get a bit more done than just laying out the space, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I'll take some wood. Got some weird expressions they're pulling. You're going to be there pretty soon. Let's go check the top of the map just to make sure there's no chaos with this. The rocket platform position has moved, so they should be alright. Be coming in any second now. Any second now. There it is. Here it is. Longer cooking everything in this area, that's good. And and now you can escape. So, I guess... put them back on this schedule. So, Minnow, Ren, George, and then Yang. Yang, I think, can go back on the regular schedule for now. We'll see how that goes. Interesting. Okay. Crisis somewhat averted. You built that tile, so now you can come here and you can do this tile. And then that one can come down here and hook up there. And then that wire can hook up. Oh. Well, close enough. Right, I'm quite stressed now. I will get you to unequip your suit once you're actually in... Oh, you know what, I'm going to get you to unequip your suit now. Fun. And then me... I can unequip my suit because I'm going to be able to mop up that gunk. And then I can put myself in a new suit. And Yang I'll put in a suit in a minute. How hard is it to get 24-second critter trap seeds? You can duplicate them in the same way that we duplicated the oxyferns in our YouTube video. We had a video about seed duplication. So, not very hard, if you're doing that. I'm super stressed now. Oh, right, I'm in the liquid. Yeah, that's true. I probably should have considered that. Well, okay then. Good. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Other than that, oh yeah, I need to get rescued immediately, don't I? Because I'm just going to stress out again because I'm stuck in the liquid. No. I'm very sad. Right, I'm also going to want to put a load of bottle emptiers up here so that we can actually just dump polluted water up here whenever we want. That was the best place to remove the damage. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it. Alright? I forgot. Just like, ah! If it were anyone other than me, it would be a problem. Yeah, look, I'm gonna go off again, but I don't have any friggin' power. Good. Oxygen do I have in my tank? A fair bit. Well, that's all right. But I'm gonna make myself a yellow alert. Yeah, see how that goes. Looks like this is getting built. Can we actually reach this? I'm thinking possibly not. You can definitely reach that one. I don't think you can reach this one. So I may need to move these tiles. It's alright. Is anyone gonna come and help me? I don't know. Yeah, have a look. I think that video is still pretty accurate. Well, now everyone's back on this asteroid, some of these tasks might go a bit faster. I'm not 100% convinced. Also, I don't think the dupes are still very actually... I don't think the dupes are particularly well suited to this asteroid either. Everyone's partying and they forgot about poor old me. Oh, Yang needs his swim hack booster back as well. Right, you can have a suit. And you can have your swim hack booster. Go ahead and do that. You're still throwing up. Well, don't put a suit on then. And let's make 100 more pills. Cost is minimal. Can anyone actually get in here? No. Because we need a ladder on this tile. Really? Okay, well that's going to have to go there. No wonder nothing's happened up here. No wonder I stayed stuck in the friggin' tank. Well, that's just sad. Looks like I can actually get up here. That's good. What earth am I grabbing from over here? Oh, this is where the igneous rock is. Oh, that's funny. Not particularly convenient. I'm guessing it's the video on the oxybirds and the same method applies to crypto traps. Yes, you could use that method for any seed. I am... What? Am I suffocating? No, that's someone else. Ren is... Ren, you shouldn't be breathing in here. I mean... Yeah, that's not a good idea. Having a burp. Okay, Ren, you're going to need to go on the bots. Can I get up here now? No, I actually need to remove this too. Well, that's just irritating. I can dig these tiles too. So long as I can pump the polluted water out of here eventually, we'll be alright. I'll need to get you to sweep the liquid naphtha out of that bit as well. Yeah, it looks like all the polluted water's dropping down here now. That's good. Yeah, Ren, you are not in a good situation. I think you're just going to have to be rescued. This is not going to work. He keeps going in here because there's friggin' oxygen. Yeah, he doesn't have long, does he? Let's just check this is tied to him as well. That needs to be done immediately. Good, good, good. Not entirely sure who's going to come rescue him. Is it Eduardo? Yes. Apparently Ren weighs 1 kilogram. Okay. Good. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? Then you're going to have to do CPR on him. Yep, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yep. Good. No, you're going to go express themselves. And now you're going to go rescue me. Good, good. Yeah. Okay. Everyone's actually getting in here now. That's fine. Minnow is giving me a power bank. I'm not sure that's a good plan. I'm like, I hate you! How dare you? I'm gonna zap the oak shell. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Yeah, there you go. And I've fallen in a pool of liquid again. Right. This was not my brightest move, I must say. One time I had a Shinebug reactor escape. Oh no. What's going on? Gloves, good. Only gloves can help me feel better at a time like this. Right, at least I'm not liquid exposed now. Yeah, Ren, you need to get back in here. Eduardo also actually needs a repair. Boy, was stressed boops effective. Oh, right, with the zapping. Oh, I see. Okay. I think we can't wait any longer. Let's just remove all of this. Get those tiles out of there. We'll dig all of this. The ore holes can stick around, to be honest. I'm happy with that. You still need to get in here. Can you actually reach this bit? Yes, you can. Good. And then this bit, I'm not sure you can reach. So I think I'm going to have to do something like... well... I don't know, just do that. Then you can reach that. You should be able to reach all of that as well. At least the Slicksters are in here and breeding somewhat normally. Wonder when our long hairs are going to hatch. Oh, look, they're here. There's one there. Good. Something's overheating. Okay. We are just in active crisis management point at this point, aren't we? Yeah, Ren, you need to be in here. There goes the polluted water. Good. This debris can all hang out down here, that's fine. So I could start to put some liquid tepidizers in here as well, and that should actually be fine. We can hook those up to the petroleum generator as well. The only thing is, I'm going to have to actually tune that, and the power plant needs to be... what exactly? 12 tiles. So all I need to do is put the door here, and then I'll put a tile here. Okay. We'll stop creating crisis after crisis. Forehead. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. He's doing a flip. Okay, that's okay by my book. So that could go there, and then I'm going to start laying out the farms, just to remind myself what to do. We can make these initial ones out of pearl and zinc ore, I guess. Why we can't access our diamond anymore. There you go. Oh, right. Can you dig this? Yes. Good. Yeah, do that. You don't have to build those right away. How much more pearl do I have? Not a lot. Okay. Where did we put all the diamond? Am I crazy? There's no way I used it all. Right, this needs to be priority 9 as well. That water is leaking out. That's not good, but that's not awful. Okay. Yang? Yang is very annoyed. Okay, Yang, I think you can put your suit back on now. And then George is okay. I can put the organic dupes on sleep duty if I really care about it. Yang, you need to wear the suit. That's what you need to do. Thank you. Right, now you should be good. Or you will be good in a minute. I used the diamond to build something. You're probably right. What would I have used the diamond to build? What would I have used the diamond to build? I can just set that into molten glass forever. We're out of hydrogen now, so that's no good. Is this... Oh, this needs to be priority 9 too. Okay, yeah, there you go. I love how the pips are just replanting all the mealwoods that we brought down here as wild mealwoods. That's very cash money. I will need to dig this tile, I think. Maybe not, but why not? What did I spend the diamond on? What do you even use these materials for? I know this is how you make it. Window tiles, solar panels, wide hydroponic farms, storage tiles, critter fountain. I don't think we did any of that. We had a big lump of it. Let's ended up somewhere we can't access. I think I'm actually going to have to look that up. How irritating. I researched the drill cone. Did I dump it to the marine drill? Oh, you know what? I might have put it in a storage bin and made it inaccessible. It could have... Oh, it could have gone into the marine drill. Yeah, I think that could be it. So we have 3 of them. We're out of diamond. It's awfully suspicious. Well, we'll just have to make more then. That is part of the plan, after all. There is liquid down here at least. But we still need to heat it up. Now, one issue was... Okay, first of all, let's actually just go and just dig up the rest of the diamond, right? There should still be diamond on the map. I don't think we religiously removed every single blob of diamond. So, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's a fair bit of diamond. Yeah, go ahead and remove that. That one can go. That one can go. I don't want to remove both of these, but I think removing a few of them will do. I'll get you to come in here as well, and then you can dig that out. No, we didn't build any of those. I'm just going to get you to come in here and dig all of these out if I can, though. We definitely don't want to run out of natural gas, though. Given that we've actually been having some power problems recently. What we got? I don't need any of this. So... that is never going to cool down in time for us to do anything with it, is it? Oh well. Interceptor. Okay. Well, we made all the planters, but we never made any of these out of diamond. We made these all out of the pearl. I was going to put a tepidizer in here. Maybe for now. I still need to actually insulate these bits. I should have made this insulated to begin with. I know it's not really kosher. I'm going to make these insulated granite. Then I could generate the heat by the neutronium, and that probably makes sense, right? So, cancel these for now. And then we'll put a tepidizer over here. And I'll put a thermosensor on. And then that can chill out once it's actually, you know what? I'll probably set this really high to start with, but we've got to make sure we actually build these tiles first. Right. Okay, well, good news is the polluted water is actually coming out, and a lot of this is really, really hot, so that should help transfer the heat into the tank. So that's good. It's going to take it out of here, and it's going to take it out of the Guild Goes. I'm sure they're relieved by as well. It's going to take it out of this one first, and then this one, so that's fair enough. Sleepy Biodupes of any purpose other than giving chip. They do emit light, but that's probably not a very power efficient light. Alright, well, people are starting to calm down again. I don't think the organic dupes are going to calm down very much, though. That was quite a lot of diamond we mined. I guess for now I'm going to keep the diamond for the drills, and we'll start building... We'll use it to start building more of these in a bit. Now, I know we just spent a load of time putting in all these plastic ladders, but now that we've got liquid here, I can start removing them again. So we're going to remove those ones. And it's going to be intersecting, so it's going to be these three. So leave a 5-tile gap. I guess I'll just put one over here. And then the wire actually has to go over here as well. So this one is going to plug into the petroleum for obvious reasons. And I think that is... It's going to come down this way. Is it? It should, really. Well, I'll do it like this so I don't have to tile up here. Okay, I can remove this tile as well now. And then we can put some more plastic ladders in here. I'm hoping we won't actually have to run the tepidizer very much if we're pouring in a load of 120-degree polluted water. We are mixing it with some cold polluted water. Oh, this is all polluted ice? Really? That's all polluted water as well. I'll dig that out, and then I'll put a pitcher pump here by George. That probably needs to have a ladder too. The Guild Go count has dropped to dangerous levels. We're not laying any more eggs. Not at the moment. Well, that's not good. Yeah, we need the Britta fountain to actually work again. Shouldn't take too long to pump this water out. I feel like I've kind of broken everything. That's alright. Well, you're actually building all of this now, so I will tell you to put the polluted water in the bag as well. The tepidizer won't have to run all the time. I'm hoping it's not going to have to run very much at all. Yeah, remove that tile. Then I could start putting in auto sweepers. So long as we get at least one row of this started today, I think I'll be happy. We got 5 pin pockets to start with. Okay. Okay, let's go search for more pin pockets. Well, obviously there's one there, which we can't really reach. So I think what we'll need to do is we'll need to... let's see. Ladder, 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 ladder. Then we can grab this diamond too. It's fine. There's a couple more pin pockets down here which we'll grab. I should probably leave at least one just down here chilling, but I don't think we will. I could intercept one if I need to. Okay, you've been planted, but you need to chill out. I guess for now, let's bring up the refined carbon. So have fun with that. Oh, you probably shouldn't be going in here, Ren. Dig those tiles. Can we actually add some of those? Thank you. Right, and then do that, do that. That's not exactly how I want it. I might arrange that a little bit differently. Because what I probably want is... I probably want... Well, let's think about this. I could have a receptacle here and a loader here. And then a receptacle here. And then a loader here. And then I need a receptacle and a loader here. So I think this one is going to move outwards slightly. So this is not going to be overly neat, but that's fine. Right. Organic dupes are no longer allowed in the steam turbine room. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right, get out of here. Well, you're nearly hot enough. That's good. There will be some heat leak out here. I don't think it's going to be huge. So let's see. That's going to go there. And then... yeah, probably just remove all 4 of these and then that'll do. And then we could have 8 in here. Oh, I shouldn't have built these ladders at 4 high intervals. Well, I did it so we could reach everything to build stuff. That'll be less relevant as we add more liquid. This is going to be a lot of liquid we need to add, though. Oh my god. You're just stressing out again. Well, go relax, then. Go relax and have some nice food. Right, looks like we're actually going to start breeding the Gilgos again. That is good. The critter fountain is flooded, so you're going to need to keep pumping it out here. Or is this not a lot of polluted water? It's not really a lot of polluted water, is it? I might need to manually unflood this. I think what I will do is I will make these airflow tiles and then no more liquid should pour into this area because I really don't want this to actually flood in future. But you know what, just yellow alert that for now. Ren is starving. Go eat something, Ren. Pemmican is here, so you shouldn't be having too many issues with that. Unless you're actually just dense and going to the wrong foods. He could be doing. No, he is going to the right foods. Looks like the chlorine is no longer in that area. Okay, so we're going to have to do this. We do have some more dash of salt vine seeds, that's fine. Are you just dumping all the chemical at the bottom of the map? I think he is. Not that I can currently see it. Oh, you're grabbing all the refined carbon? That's funny. Right, well you should actually be almost at body temperature now. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm gonna get them to make a couple more of these. I don't really mind if they're made out of pearl or zinc, or pearl or diamond. But yeah, we actually got a bit more room than I thought we did because we're not going to have these ladders on every segment. Obviously, we're not going to fill these ones yet because we've not got enough polluted water in here yet. There we go. Look, it's actually growing. Good. Now, we're not going to be farm stationing this because this is just going to be a giant area of them. And also, the refined carbon is not actually that expensive. They only consume 5 kilograms per cycle. So I don't think it's worth doing it, and I can't remember if we can do it. Let's just double check. I think we can. So that has... It's not showing the Pinpoki. Okay, well that's good. Oh no, here it is. Yeah. Okay. Well, we could fertilize it if we really wanted to, but I'm not going to bother. When I did the original maths, I don't think we needed to fertilize it. And also, I know this is a huge area of the map that we've carved out for this, but we could just add another block somewhere. The other thing is, they take 16 cycles to grow. This is the issue. But yeah, we'll keep adding in the water. What else do we want to do? Probably do want to build this sooner rather than later, so let's get this all done. Yeah, let's get this all done and get the infrastructure up here working at least. Looks like everyone's calming down now. Brent is still not really behaving. It's okay. More plastic coming in. Do I have a room designed for a rocket for more than one dupe? Well, I mean, this is what we got at the moment. We did have a load of orbital data stations here, but I put in some stuff to help the Bionic dupes, just in case we need to. But, I do have a YouTube video, but it's quite old at this point. I could probably do with doing an updated video on rocket designs. Got 12 sticks to eggs in here now. Okay, this is good. They're starting to get along. Now, what this does mean is I probably actually need to... open this up again and let them into this room. How many have we got in here? We have... Oh, what? What? Yeah, you need to count something. Okay. How many did we have in here? 6. Okay, well, that's fair enough then. Yeah, we'll open that up. We'll let the regular slicksters come in here as well, and then we'll start gradually getting more oil. I don't think I've ever used the same rocket design twice. Yeah, rockets are a sort of thing where I feel like you should blueprint-style design them, but because there's no blueprint tool in the game, it usually ends up being different for each one. Now, I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to plant them here because this is where the water is currently hot. You should be heating up gradually, but the others I'm skeptical about. So don't actually do these ones for now. That one I think I'm going to leave in as well. But the others could go in these ones. Just to get started. I know we don't have any seeds. That's fine. Yeah, build all this stuff. You will actually need to get over here as well. Now, this sand is very annoying, but that's fine. So, you can get in here, and then you can dig that up and build this. Pretty sure you can build all of this, right? Rockety designs differ to their needs. A sciencey one is completely different to a colonization one. Yeah, that's true. You have limited space, so you often just can't actually do one build fits all. I'm going to print the Sept again, and maybe we'll get a Pinpoki, because why not? Let's do it. We didn't actually already get one, did we? Yeah, here we go. That's one way of doing it. It's a lot of plant husk that we're not using. Yeah, just do that one for now. And then what we're gonna do... So... I'll priority 9 the deconstructs of these ladders. We'll start putting stuff in. So... This can be a conveyor receptacle. This will be a loader. This will be a receptacle. And then we'll have a loader and a receptacle in here, so that one's going to have to go there. And then the loader is going to have to go in here. I think this is going to take me way longer than I thought it was going to take, by the way. You have a fairly standardized rocket layout that I only make small changes to for the mission profile. Fair enough, fair enough. So that one's going to be a receptacle. That one is going to be a loader. No. Yeah, this is why you double check things. So this one needs that as a loader, but I'm going to swap these around for my mental health. Right, that can go there, and then... That can go there, that can go there. It's not really perfect, but it will do. Set this to send a green signal if below 40 degrees. Wait, are you actually running? Yes! Okay, that's good. So you need to be tinkered at priority 9. This is a power plant, so you can do that. You can start making some glass. And let's make that a priority 9 too. And then let's put some sand in here. So that is plenty of refined carbon. Let's put some sand in here now. I think you need to flip the far right loader. That one. No. Oh, this one. The receptacle, yes. Correct. Blueprints don't work too well either due to the multiple layers and each planet has different materials. I feel like the different materials thing is something that is solvable. Blueprint expanded lets you make material substitutions in a blueprint. Yeah. That definitely seems like something that can actually be solved. Right, so we're going to have a load of conveyor rails going here. Well, actually, these can all merge into one. We're not going to have 20 kilograms per second of Pinpockets, are we? So let's actually calm down just a little bit. Oh, it's going to have to merge in somewhere, isn't it? Because there's going to be a few of these. True, okay. So I guess we might as well do it all going up here for now. Because we're going to have multiple rows. I think what I'll do is I'll do it there. In fact, I actually know that this is going to be a row as well. Well, I don't know that yet. Let's do something like that. And then the conveyor receptacles are going to be a similar situation. So maybe actually what we do is... It's a lot of metal. What we actually do is... Well, it's going to have to bridge either way, isn't it? So, let's not worry too much about that. These bridges are going to have to be reversed. Because I presume we're going to dump the refined carbon in from somewhere else. There you go. So it's going to look something like that. We're going to have it in rows of 8. So that means the positions are actually going to vary slightly. So that's going to go here. Okay, well this actually makes it a bit easier to build everything for now. So maybe we might as well get started on that. Mildly triggering, but it will do. Then that one is going to go there. I could actually have 2 up here. I could have a row up here. That's probably fine. Yeah, start making the glass! Oh, you need lights. You do need lights. That is something we can do. That can be here and here. That can be here and here. Although, it can be a bit awkward to do. So maybe actually come in like this. Oh, actually, you know what? Don't worry about that. That could go... Right, it's the flashing. Do not like the flashing. That can go there. That can go there. Lamp there. Lamp there. Automation. I'm glad we're using the petroleum, because we really don't mind the... Yeah, we really don't mind the carbon dioxide. Who's suffocating? It's our favorite. Red, you just need to go rest. That's what you actually need to do. I'm not going to worry about Red. Thank God Clay added renewable metal ores for critters. Yeah, we do have the critters for the metal ore. Bear rails eat all my ores, yeah. That's why we have so much iron ore. I probably should be building all of this out of iron ore, but I'm not going to. Yeah, that seems reasonable. And then flip these. And then these conveyor rails can go in here. This shouldn't have to run super often. And I think filling it with liquid is probably going to be the most time-consuming thing. But it means we've got time to do all the rest of this. I can't believe the space trip was completely pointless. Well, it wasn't completely pointless. We got the databanks, but like it was mostly pointless. I don't really want to do any more research until our power sources turn back online. We're kind of running off of just natural gas at the moment, which we Do not have an unlimited amount of. Right, how's this starting to look? Okay, this is starting to look better. So let's do one here as well. That's one we can definitely do as well. We haven't really mass done Starnicles yet. That is something we're going to have to do in a run. Is just mine Coquina from space and do mass Starnicles for Phosphorite. That sounds fun. And then just break the game with Phosphorite. That one's not quite ready. This one is. I like space mining and glimmering asteroid field for renewable ore. Yeah, that's true. Wait, how do we get water in here? How did we actually get regular water in here? Oh, it's mucin. What? Oh no. I found the flaw in my plan. We're pumping up mucin from these guys. I mean, mucin is always sweepable, so that's not necessarily an issue. There is regular water in here as well, though. Like, a lot. Where did this all come from? Are you just occasionally pumping water? I was determined to not actually have that happen. Well, I guess I'm gonna hook you up anyways. You're... It's alright. Right, why are you still starving? You're definitely caught in some kind of negative feedback loop. They come from when to go. Should I just put Ren on the rocket? Ren does not have the athleticism to live on this asteroid, I don't think. Because it's not a very good environment for him. That would be a big shame because he's the frozen friend and he has mechatronics. I probably shouldn't just let him do that. He's really not actually able to get out of this zone, is he? Wow, all the chlorines ended up down here as well. That's not great. Oh, I have to remove these buildings, true. It's because you're too injured. Right, can I just put a cot down here and get you to sleep in the cot? Because then you don't have to actually breathe. I may just have to actually coax you into going up into the oxygen in the base. Yeah, because you always want to go down the fire pole because it's quicker, but that's not going to work. You're going to have to go into the base. I really don't want him to go. If you fill the tank all the way up to the top anyways, the Pinpockets can still survive. Yeah. We will do that. That's fine. We're getting the glass in here as well, so we can start making the glass. I think he should be alright. I should give Ren basic swimming. That would definitely help him out. Yeah, Ren's alright. Okay. Keep doing the dash assault lines. Okay, now you need to actually just breathe, so just stay here. Then I think you should be able to sort that out. But I will put another cot down here so that someone else can do something. Maybe Eduardo. You're out of power? Well, I mean, so long as the pipe is full of polluted water, this isn't an issue. Yeah, the Pinpoki are starting to actually grow. I can hook you up again. Oh, he's dead. He did indeed starve. Okay, so the frozen friend did not live. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I'm gonna give you a grave. I did not build this asteroid for organic dupes, and you did not have the athletics to cope. So, yeah, that one's on me. F in the chat. Right, let's see. Tasteful memorial, very tasteful. George is suffocating now as well? You'll be alright. Wow, where have you ended up? That's not a good situation for you to be in. Yeah. Can you actually escape? You can. Okay. You could have left him frozen until ready? I could have! I kind of didn't think it was going to be so much of an issue. I think George and Minnow are doing alright because they have the athletics and the swimming skills. Yeah. Nah, that's alright. He would not survive the winter. No, it'll just be the George and Minnow Club. Leave the rest of these. These are going to keep growing. This one should start to heat up fairly soon. How much glass do we have now? We are making a fair bit. I know that we're going to have some up here as well. So we can do this row. We'll need the power wires here as well. George and Minnow aren't going to die. George and Minnow have plenty of athletics. So I'm not worried about them. Oh, this is a slam dunk, isn't it? That should just go here. That should just go here. This is just going to be a completely self-contained system because I don't want to connect it to our Transformer spine. I don't actually know if we're going to keep making the enough biodiesel to run that all. I don't know. Long hairs. Maybe we'll get one more Bionic dupe then. What I get for having the organics on this asteroid where I haven't actually planned out any infrastructure for them in any significant depth. At least we're getting the power from this now. Yeah, you've been tuned up too, so that's good. How are the biodiesel levels looking? They are looking okay. We did stop making phyto oil. That is actually true. So that is because... Why? It's because the slime was too hot. Slime is no longer too hot. So let's do this again. And I believe we're just using this one. So actually... Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Anything else you want to do? There is all this stuff. Do that in a bit. Who's... Oh, why is George at 98% stress? Well... Oh, because he's mourning. Yeah, everyone's mourning. That does make sense. Well, George can get stressed. That's not a deal breaker. Hmm... This is going to take a while. I do also need you to actually reach this, so... How am I going to do that? It's probably going to be... remove these tiles and replace them. Then this actually needs a tile. So it's probably going to be... Yeah, you probably just need to build that tile and then you can get in here and do that. I will dig this as well. Man. Episodes was running for a while. George. Right, I definitely need to make a door here. They keep scolding themselves coming in here. I was kind of hoping we could avoid that, but I don't think we can. So I'm just going to make this out of steel. And George, you can go heal up after... Well... Ren isn't getting on here, is he? It's actually Berry Ren. George can go in here. Yeah, you need to... Oh! Oh my god, he's having the ugly cry in the friggin' steam room. Well, that's one way to produce some steam. Yeah. Good. Okay, well, someone's gonna go transport George now, right? Yeah, very good, very good. Well, I don't know. They're not going to have a good time, but they will survive. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, 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 okay. You can grab these, can't you? No? Beep it up. Oh no! Yeah, okay, George has moved now, that's good. Alright, alright. Crying on the batteries. Yep, yep, yep. Doing a great job with the normal Dupes this run. This is actually just prejudice. The colony is just prejudiced against Bionic Dupes and they're mistreating them on purpose. That's the actual lore of this run. Right, I am gonna get this set up here. Because that's gonna waste their time otherwise. It's gonna take ages to heat up this polluted water. But it will eventually happen. Yeah, these aren't going to grow anytime soon. Let's just speed through it. We'll also have to set up all the payload infrastructure, but frankly, I'm just going to wait until we've actually made everything that we need for all of this. Got all the water in here. That is not a lot of water. Because this is powering off. Excuse me? Oh, we didn't need any of this wire. Oh, okay. What else is hooked up to this wire that's causing so much drain? Lots of things. Lots and lots and lots of things. Perhaps for now I'm just going to turn the metal refinery off. This doesn't seem to be the issue either. Oh, it's the drills. Right, I think we've determined at the moment it's in our interest to cut off the drills. So I'm going to cut off the drills. We'll hook them up again if we're running out of natural gas. When we rain the Pinpoki on the tree planet, can we call it the Pinpocalypse? Yeah, maybe. I'm going to need you to do this fairly soon, because we have a large amount of Slixers in here, and I want to make sure that we've got 2 ranches going of them. Oh no! There's just 1 Gilgo left. There's lots of eggs, though. This is a temporary problem. Yeah, looks like all the polluted water is not really in here anymore. It's still actually browning out. It is, but not very often. Okay. It's fine for now. I probably should actually plan this a bit better. That's not regular water either. That's just not very much polluted water. What are you blocking? kind of weird. Okay, well, that's not too much of a problem. Well, when the guild goes kick in again, then we'll get more polluted water out of that as well. I do actually want you to do this fairly soon. What have we got? Tender brisket. Sure, there you go. Have some tender brisket. George is now fine. He's recovering. A good amount of glass. So I think we could start putting in the rest of these, especially if we're not actually running the marine drills for a little bit. So let's see. I will put a row in up here as well. This is going to be a row. Let's do that one. Then the diamond, well, the glass can go here. Yeah, we should be able to get these filled out fairly quickly. How much refined carbon do we fill up in these rooms at a time? Not a lot. So maybe we should be prioritizing building the automation for this instead. So let's go ahead and do that for now. Yeah, I know this is not very well organized at this point. Well, I mean, this is fairly well organized. It's everything else that's falling apart that's the problem. Oh well. Let's prioritize the wire as well. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Shall we drywall the whole thing? Probably not. Not sure if the glass is actually making a significant difference to the heat or not. I would like to think it is. This water is starting to heat up, but it's a pretty local effect. So if we set this to 40 degrees... So I guess we set it to 38 degrees. Yeah, we're looking for this nice green color. This is actually heating up slightly here, but I don't really want to replace these tiles. I should have made these insulated tiles. That is true. Also, the polluted water coming out of here, this should be a fair bit hotter as well. I could have made more petroleum generators so that we get more polluted water out, but this is not a lot of polluted water at all at the end of the day. It's more just because we want some power on the go and we actually can dump it in here without issues. I think what we'll do is we'll just let all the extra liquids come up here, because that should be fine. It's not a huge amount of mucin in here. You know, earned a skill point. Probably just going to give you supplying again. Chip can have climate control. You're all done. That's not enough diamond left to finish anything else. Lead's alright for that wire. We'll need to let this polluted water out as well. So to do that, we can get up here. We cannot actually get up here. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to dig this water out here. And then pour that in the tank. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we can get up here, and then this makes things a bit easier. I will need to get over here as well. That should be fine. Yeah, let that out. Let this out as well. Okay. Do we want to dig out this back wall? Probably not. You require 20 kilograms per cycle of coquinia, and you give 80 kilograms of phosphorite over 4 cycles. So it's literally 1 for 1. Right, let's dig that out. And then we can get over here. And then you should actually be able to get up here, and then we can seal this off. And then that means we can pour all of this polluted water in there as well. So let's priority 9 that. Man, I'm sad about Ren, but we definitely did just let him die. I'm getting radiation sickness. Oh, this is so annoying. You know what? I'm actually going to remove this, and I'm actually going to disconnect this. We do not need the 2 radiation things here. I just want to put a ladder here so that we can actually no longer irradiate ourselves. And I actually want to seal all of those too. So let's remove that and remove all of this. In fact, actually, yeah, buildings. Priority 9 that, and we'll make that plastic ladder too. The fire pole does not need to go all the way down. But you do have to actually do that before you will irradiate yourselves again. Oh, it takes a while to remove, apparently. And then, what are we actually going to put in these loaders? That's a good point. It's just going to be the diamond, isn't it? Well, it's going to be the diamond, and eventually it's going to be the uni. So I guess what we'll do is we'll put miscellaneous... We'll put miscellaneous in here, and then we'll put edible in here as well. So just the products. Oh my god, I've just realized something. When we harvest them, they're all going to drop down to the bottom of the tank, aren't they? So we only need the actual conveyor loaders on the bottom one, surely? That is definitely actually the case, right? Because that means we can save building a lot of this conveyor rail. Let's do that. So the conveyor receptacles are going to have to stay the same. But this one should just be able to come that way. So there and there. Oh, wow. Now I feel silly. If it's slow enough, they fall slow enough for water tubes to grab. But my point being, we don't actually need them here, do we? I mean, I could just leave I could just have them there. Let's just have them there. The build time is not going to be the constraint on this anyways. Whatever. It's possible to get 100% radiation protection using lead suits and seafood and squid ink in water cooler, although biodupes can't eat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's pretty good. Right. Make those priority 9 too. In fact, actually, I'm tempted to... I'll yellow alert this so that the dupes don't irradiate themselves. So I really don't want any more radiation sickness and stress. Are you ready to grow? I guess we haven't got any more seeds. It's going to take a while for us to get more seeds. I am also... Minnow, what's up with you? Minnow, you're fine. This should be a door, though. We shouldn't be letting organics in here. Hello, Mahado. Hope you're doing well. We are surviving on our Bionics only run. We have a couple of organic dupes here, and they have not been doing well. Ren died. Ren starved to death because he was injured and he didn't get any food. So we're kind of in a cycle of just healing the organic dupes, but it's only George and Minnow. They will stay alive. They'll be fine. Okay, maybe this wasn't the correct place for you to stand. Oh, they'll be fine. Yeah, at the moment, we're building a massive pin pocket enclosure. The purpose of this is we're going to make diamond, first of all, so we can run our marine drills. And B, we're going to make uni to feed to the sap tree, which is not actually over here, like I thought it was. It's over here. So, yeah, we're going to have fun with that. That pipe broke again, because, what, the slime was hot again? Is there still hot slime in here? No. Is the fighter oil cold? No. Make you out of igneous rock. I don't think the pipe is actually making a difference. I think there was some hot slime in here. The Gilgos will die, but we have loads of eggs again and loads of babies, so they will repopulate. But I was a bit concerned. I was a bit concerned when I saw them all die. Right, I will need this in here, though, because we're intentionally keeping the room below 125 degrees now, so that we can actually get the polluted water out. So this means that we're not actually going to have the Criticondo bonus for these guys either, but that's fine. There's a concerning amount of meat in that ranch. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Did we actually... I think we actually could do with making some more pemmican, couldn't we? Let's put some more tallow gear balm in the thing. Make more tallow. This has actually worked surprisingly well, I think. Yes, I'm not going to pretend everything has gone absolutely perfectly over here. The good news is we are making glass and we are getting these walls. Wall planters sorted. I did think that was going to be a concerning amount of material. I'm going to make a dedicated video about pin pockets at some point. It's going to be about the pin pockets with the fossil dig site point of interest and how to get a load of free diamond. Because you can recycle the inputs infinitely into the fossil dig site. So it's going to be much smaller than this. I couldn't really think of another good video to talk about the pin pockets in. I'll talk about the diamond press and doing it the old-fashioned way as well, but I'm not sure there's really a standard build that you would do with that, to be fair. Nemetrek is thrown up. Oh my god. Minnow, why are you here? Why are you here? Are you grabbing... What are you grabbing? Oh my god, they're actually trapped. Okay, that's not good. Okay. This seems doable. My god, these guys have gone through the ringer today. Minnow is, like, actually dying. Okay, then. Hopefully you never go in there again. Good grief. You guys are lucky I started early, so we've got time to actually do some more of this. Looks like we're still pumping a decent amount of polluted water through the pump. There is some here, but I'm definitely going to keep sorting the brackine out. If the critters aren't actually drinking the bracky, they are at least going to let it fill these tanks. So I can't really complain. George earned a skill point. Right, George, you're getting... probably supplying. 2 Eduardos, you can get power banking. You can get climate control. It's fine. There's a couple more long hairs. I'm gonna keep shoving them up here because I want to, and they're quirky and they're cool. And they help keep the duplicates company. Yeah, get it all out of your system. So I had my meltdown, and now the colony is having its meltdown. Now that the temperature has gone back to normal. Let's keep hooking that up. Maybe one of these will even grow today. I kind of doubt it, although we are going to be speed 3ing it for a fair bit. I don't really have any appetite to do anything more complex at the moment, given how things have been going. It would just be nice to actually make sure that we make enough glass to get this all done. Okay, that's good. That's a full pipe of this. Now, 10 kilograms a second. Assuming this pipe is running the whole time, it takes 100 seconds to fill a tile. We have 988 tiles. That means it's going to take 100,000 seconds to fill this tank. I'm beginning to see a problem with this. This is not enough polluted water. We're gonna need, like, multiple separate pipes. And, maybe some polluted ice? I don't know if there's any polluted ice. I could make some polluted ice temperature plates, but I should probably make them away from the thing. I'm not sure if we even have any. No, we don't. Okay. Oh, right. We were going to release this. That's fine. That can all just come down here, so I'm pretty sure we can just dig into this right now. And that will help. Yeah, just do all of that. There's some here we can grab as well. I'll just need to build a ladder here, and then we can reach that. I'll take a construction booster. We'll just wait for 500 cycles. I am not waiting for 500 cycles. You know that. So this will all end up in here somehow. This is not quite hot enough, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. There's a load here as well. The dupes will be coming in here to pitcher pump everything. So I'm going to have to think about how to do that in a bit of a more organized way as well. Who's scolding? George. Oh my god, you never built the friggin' door! I know there's oxygen up here. You're gonna have to stop breathing this someday, George. There you go. Lucky you've got a load of athletics. Is there even any oxygen left in here now? Yeah, little. Okay. Oh, I'm glad we've gotten some regular sticksters in here. This is helping deal with all the carbon dioxide. Each tile is 1,000 kilograms, so a pipe will fill a tile every 2 minutes. Yes, exactly. It would take slightly more than 24 hours of continuous pumping to fill all of this with polluted water. Petroleum generators are not going to generate it very quickly. I know decontamination showers can turn water into polluted water very quickly, but we don't have a lot of clean water either. Algae terrariums can also help with that. We don't have a lot of algae. We could actually just make a load of gear balm. A load of regular gear balm. That would help. I'll do that because we have a load of gunk that we don't actually want to use. It's very funny. Okay, well, the gunk should also be going into here, so that's fine. Yeah, have fun with that. Well, it looks like this is starting to actually fill up. So, let's see. This one is ready, although I can't actually manually do it because there's no seeds available. Once they start growing and we actually get more seeds, it should be a bit easier. The other thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to unequip the crop tending boosters from Chip. And I'm going to unequip the ranching boosters from Highborn Jace. And I'm going to specialize them on their respective tasks. And this will make sure that we get as many seeds as possible. So that means priorities. Highborn Jace is now just going to be farming. And Chip is just going to be ranching. But we probably are going to have to get more people involved. There will be a point where I just print more Bionic duplicates again, I think. I'll probably print another one to replace Ren. Yeah, I think we're literally just going to take all the gunk and turn it into polluted water. That's probably not going to be overly quick either, but we'll try. So what that means is... wherever we've been dumping all this gunk... we should dump all of this into a bottle filler as well. Where would I actually put that? Here. That's where I put it. That actually is the gunk pipe. That's okay. That can go there. That's not going to work very well. This is actually spaghetti hell now. That's not even going to work, is it? Oh, you know what? That'll sort itself out eventually. And if it doesn't, we'll go fix it. There you go, have fun. You could start filling that up with gunk and making more polluted water that way. So how much gunk is your suit full of now? They won't... You know what, let's not equip your suit here. Then we'll give you... fresh suit. Nematrek is still vomiting. Actually, I don't think Nematrek is still vomiting anymore. You have extreme radiation sickness. -6 athletics. This dupe wishes they've never been printed. Oh, Nematrek! No, poor Nematrek. Wow, the radiation's still really bad. This should probably actually be, something too. Oh my goodness.
Imagine that.
Hello, Rebellious Uno. We are absolutely mistreating our duplicates today. They're all getting radiation sickness because they have to walk past a friggin' satellite. It's not good. Let me give you a shout out. We sent a rocket trip into space, but it went the wrong way. So everyone didn't enjoy that either. One of the organic dupes died because they starved to death because they were injured by going into rooms they shouldn't be going into. And we are building a giant Pinpoki farming operation. But the problem with that is we need to generate a very large amount of polluted water to fill the tank. We need a very large amount of heat to actually get it to 40 degrees C plus. So that is going to take some time. Our Guild Go operation actually kind of stalled out. So they're reproducing again, but, well, they aren't down here. We're actually going to have to wait for them to repopulate properly, although I think I'm going to have to manually drag you in here, because the dropper is more effective when there's lots of critters. I'll put it that way. But we do have 39, 40 babies, so we should be able to get this done properly. But yeah, things are going kind of badly. Slugs I found ebbed and flowed. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Nemitrek is kind of actually dying. Like, it could be going really well and they just stop. Yeah, it's because they just breed so quickly. But this is because the grooming station flooded. That was the main issue. Oh, here's some polluted water as well. So, am I going to want to pump all of these? I think I need to pump the ones where it makes sense. This one makes sense because it's pretty close, so I think I will actually just do that. Let's actually put a pipe here. You can go over here. And up here, and then through here, and then over here. That'll work. There's a little bit of regular water in here, but we've already mixed it up. So I don't actually care. This wire could go in here as well. We've already tiled this preemptively, so that shouldn't cause any issues. And here I was thinking we'd wrap this up this week. This is going to take a lot of time to fill and actually get working. I mean, it's kind of getting there, but it's going to take ages. With one pipe of polluted water coming in continuously, it would take over 24 hours to fill this tank. So we're going to have to think of some faster ways to fill it. Also, we got a load of ore holes in here now, which I think is quite funny. These guys are all definitely quite cramped and crowded. They're definitely going to ebb and flow. Got some power bank scraps. That's probably not a good sign. Why are we letting more ore holes back in here? Oh, whatever. I knew this wasn't going to work because of them going in and out of this room. So long as we're actually getting some iron ore from them occasionally, that's fine, but they're not at the moment. They're not going to keep breeding in here. So these will probably ebb and flow as well. Well, we did get 163 tons of iron, so I can't really complain. Extra pipes to redirect the oceans? No. Why so many Pinpoki is it needed for an achievement? No! What we want to do in this run, because I wanted to set myself an objective that was actually somewhat challenging, because we were having a lot of success early on. The challenge is to max out the Sap Tree. So we're going to feed it 10 kilograms per second of Pinpoki, of uni. Is it 10 kilograms per second or 1 kilogram per second? I can't remember. In any case, we're going to feed it the maximum amount of food. And you get that from the uni, because it's 7,200 calories per kilogram. It's the most calorie-dense food in the game. So the tree will eat it as fast as possible. And also, the other advantage of Pinpoki is that until you actually turn them into uni, they don't spoil. So they're very easy to transport. And what we're going to do is we're going to launch all the Pinpoki at the Sap Tree planet, and then George and Minnow are going to cook them all up all day and feed them to the tree. And we may need to scale things up. What I would say is... we're going to start with just this amount. Because we've got the polluted water to actually grow all of these right now. But we will keep scaling it up as we develop the rest of the infrastructure. Once we built all of this today... I'll play it again now. And let's actually... are you still... oh, you've still got radiation sickness. Should I just give everyone the pills? I might just give everyone the pills now. Everyone's working on this. I think it would help at the moment. Let's do it. I think I am also actually going to have to make these lead tiles. Because this is no good for anyone. Actually, I can't put more here. Maybe what I should actually do while we're waiting to fill this up is actually put a little bypass in here so they don't have to go all the way up and down. I think I will do that for now. We'll just have to remember to change it later because this is too much radiation for them to handle. But yeah, enjoy yourselves. Have fun. We're having fun, although the dupes are not today, for sure. They are actually literally dying. I do need to make sure that you aren't... oh, you're not radiation sick anymore. Okay, so unequip your suit. You might have worn that suit out again. Maybe not. You can wear that. So there's a lot of gunk getting dunked everywhere. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a fun little objective. Maybe, considering how much collapse is actively going on at the moment, maybe I'm gonna wait until... maybe I'm gonna do a little bit of it and then we're gonna switch to something else. But we will make sure to get to the tree asteroid and we will make sure to feed the tree uni. The actual amount we end up doing will depend on the amount of success the dupes have in surviving. Which I was hoping wasn't going to be too much of an issue. But apparently, might be. Okay, I think they're actually settling back down again now. You're grabbing some regular water there, that's alright. How much glass have we made now? I've not been paying attention to this. Okay, we made enough glass for another row. So go ahead and do that. And we'll get rid of the ladders as we actually get the liquids in here, which means I can actually remove these ladders now. That's going to be another row of Pinpoki. Yeah, the more we can get fed to the tree, the happier I'll be with how this went. You're too cold now because we just dumped a load of cold water in. Yeah, beans. Well, we're gonna keep dumping the hot water in here as well. That being said, we don't have any hot water in here at the moment because the guild goes aren't breeding. Well, the guild goes aren't adults yet. So, oh, you're scolding. You didn't actually get to the naphtha. Oh, there isn't enough naphtha in here. Oh, that's no good. No, that's no good at all. Well, I'll need to... where's the rest of the naphtha then? That one. I'll need to empty that one. Good thing I spotted that, otherwise that was going to be a real issue. Okay. Oh! This pump is pumping all the naphtha. That's not helping. Well, the good news is, if it is pumping any naphtha, it should be on this tile. Oh? Maybe that's the only naphtha we've done. So it's probably not actually the problem. Okay. Very frustrating. I'm actually going to have to make sure that at least some of these grow. So I might have to put a tepidizer here again. We can do that. Gilgo's almost went extinct. Well, yes. We do have like 40 eggs, so they should be alright. But I think... Are you actually going to crawl into that gap? That would help me out, wouldn't it? Can do it, you just don't want to. We need you to be actively breeding again. Yeah, they were actually dying from lack of moisture. There is actually another Pinpoki up here. So let's actually go and grab that one too. Right, and then let's take this. If we're not actually making the... We're not actually making the glass, then that's fine. Oh, this should actually be set to... Let's set this to 50C. Give ourselves a bit of a buffer. And then that wire is going to come here. And then, yeah, you'll need to build all of this as well. There's the naphtha. Nematrek, you're going to have to actually... Oh, okay, you're good. Right, you're done. Right, okay. I probably should have actually made sure you weren't in a pool of liquid when I did that, because if I did, then you probably would have had an issue. Okay, Nematrek, you could go in a fresh suit. I'm really glad I made a load of spare suits. I actually had the foresight to do that. Copy that there. That can be set to 50 as well. I just need to make sure there are pockets where it is actually getting above 40 consistently. We got a load of kelp holes flopping around. That's kind of funny. Good. Should be fine so long as you actually build the leopardizer. And then the thumbnail is obviously just going to be a shot focusing on all of the Pinpoki. It is definitely going to be that today. It is not going to be a shot focusing on all of the absolute chaos the Dupes have been having. Right, I don't think I need to... Actually, you know what? I think I need to make these priority 9 as well. Oh, that's right. This shouldn't be set to edibles and consumable ore. This should be set to Pinpoki. Industrial product. Yeah. And then... Don't worry about the diamond. Because we're going to make all that on the other asteroid. Although, we're probably actually going to make the diamond here. So set all of those. And I'm going to need you to keep moving these guild goes. Okay, looks like some of them are actually getting in here again. That's good. Did you actually fill your moisture up? You did. Okay, that is enough naphtha there. That's good. So we shouldn't be getting that much more polluted water in here. We'll probably get a little bit. Got pips. I'll print some pips. Will we use the pips? Maybe. We're not pip planting any of these. We decided we weren't going to do that. I keep building these segments. I do like that the wild ore holes have just been hanging out in here the whole time. That's nice. Did you actually go and grab that Pinpoki? It's right here. But they're so ugly, aren't they? Right, and then we can dig this back wall out as well. That's fine. Then, glass. We do have more glass. That's good. I'll tell you what. I am glad there is a range of different glassy materials now. That makes this a lot less tedious. I can just fill in the gaps and it's not going to matter too much. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to be the full strip. Now, the other thing is, I could have done this based on just the tiles of interest. Because I don't actually need to reach all the way up here for this row. But I wanted it to look a bit neat. I don't know. Okay, Nemetrek has stopped stressing out so much now. That's good. That's a big relief. Keep all these ladders here as we start building all of these. Are there any other bits I need you to build? Well, these bits could probably be priority 8. These bits could probably be priority 8. I think I just need you to build the wire there now. I don't think we need to worry about those yet. I'll make these priority 9 because that's annoying me. But we'll zoom in quite close for the thumbnail, I think. No, I do not want the pemmican. Sorry. How's this doing? Okay, these are actually starting to get to the temperature we want. That's good. Yeah, making these out of Peril. Yeah, these are the original ones that I made out of Peril. We have one more Pinpoki. Not currently really anywhere suitable over here to plant them. I don't want to unplant the ones we've already got. So I think it's just going to be this one here. Just to hedge our bets a little bit. Just need to get in here and build all these wall segments. Right, we built all of those. We built all those things. So now that should mean the radiation's actually pretty low over here. The main issue being is it's still relevant here. And they're actually running through this room. Well... oh, I don't know, it's better. Radiation needs to show up in the vitals menu. I've said this for a while. I'm going to tell them to stop taking the pills again. Let's see what happens. I don't want to just churn through pills all day. Keep making the glass until we've actually got enough material for all of these. I think the main thing I want you to do at this point is just actually build that wire, which you are building. It's just going to take some time. I don't think we need more sand up here either. That's enough sand now. I could have mechanized this, but this is just literally a means to an end. They're not going to be working on that forever, so I don't think that's necessarily what I want to do. But these do just grow annoyingly slowly, so if the water does actually leave the temperature range, then you don't get any. That's concerning. kind of aware we're leaking the heat out into here as well. So I think I am actually going to have to... I'm going to have to temporarily tile this. I'm actually going to have to temporarily tile the whole bit here so we can insulate it properly. Otherwise, these are never going to actually get multiplying. Okay. Naphtha. Oh god, why have you still got more naphtha in here? No. It's because they keep pushing the naphtha out of these tiles. They don't always wander into here. There is enough naphtha in this tile. Actually, I don't know. I think they should be alright. They should always wander into that tile. I don't think that will be an issue. Yeah, we've got a ranch full of guys now. We don't need to move them around anymore. They're breeding again. I need an active temperature control system. Well, we do have the tepidizers. These are set to run. The main issue is the one that's over here isn't running yet because we haven't built that wire yet. I think I need to fill this with refined metal. Probably lead. I'll take gold as well. Looks like they made a decent amount of glass, but I don't really want to put any more of these in at the moment. I'll let them keep making the glass. May actually be worth my while to just replace some of the ones that are made out of diamond with glass, so I don't mind them doing that. Doing whiskers. Silly fish. Yeah, even if we actually turn this on, this isn't going to heat up immediately now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to cool it. It's getting a bit late, and I don't think we're actually gonna get anything finished now. Our situation is also not great. We're also going through the biodiesel. We're waiting for our geysers to turn back on. How about the polluted brine vent? Yeah, that's off as well. Oh, that's back on now. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, slicksters have ended up down here now. That's interesting. I don't think that was supposed to happen. How did you get around here then? I mean, I don't mind that, but this does mean that the automation probably isn't correct. So that means there's 7 in here. I need to close this now. That's what I need to do. Because if I do it like that, then this door opens. Okay, so they have actually been getting let out into here, which was not supposed to happen. This is 8 critters. This is slightly too many as well. So this should be set to 6. I did follow the thing on here. Maybe I didn't need the knot gate. It's like I might not have needed the knot gate. Although, actually, no. Yeah. That signal isn't active. Oh. Oh, this room isn't... Oh, no, that's actually right. That is actually right. The issue is I haven't actually sealed off this room again. Right, okay, I do actually need to do that, so... Yeah, that can go here. Then we can actually get the guys in the room. I don't mind having a couple of them down here. There should not be a long hair slickster egg in here, though. How did that get in there? What? Well, where are these set to go? Oh, well, this could... Oh, right, hold on. There shouldn't be any critter eggs in here. So go ahead and just get rid of that one. But the oil is actually starting to go in here. And this has sealed properly. Which means I can... I'll probably leave it like that so the dupes can get in. But actually, that means some of the oil is going here. So that's not what we want either. Oh, right. I want this to be the mesh tile now. Oh, I get it. Okay, hold on. Right, build this tile. We could start, we've got to heat these guys up again to get the molten slicksters. What are we actually going to do with all the crude oil? I mean, we could run it through a refinery, an oil refinery for now. We don't really have anything super hot on this planet to do a metal... to do a petroleum boil with. We're not going to go and get thermium. If this is the mesh tile, then all the oil dumps down here. I just wanted to have the single tile of oil here. That's what I wanted. And then we can sweep the rest of this up. And then we should be able to pump all the oil. And that can start filling these tanks. And I can decide what we're actually going to do with it. But... I still want most of it to actually fill up the chute completely to start with. I guess I will get you to finish these. Axis is going to be a bit more annoying if we do that, but I think that's fine. Although, actually, what I could do... I could make these insulated doors, maybe, for now. It's not like we're doing a load of temperature exchange at the moment. These will probably have to change later, but this will do for now. Yeah, there you go. Have some oil. And now you're sealed in here. Good. Point of this is so we can reach it here with auto sweepers as well if we want to, but we probably don't actually need to do that. I probably could actually just seal it off. Oh no, wait, this is supposed to be the door that we were letting people through with. That's true. I think we screwed up. This was supposed to be the gunk. Oh, I don't know. Let's see where it goes. Oh, of course. Now you're actually going to escape. Yeah, well, we can't have that. You're going to have to build that. And then I might actually just manually wrangle you to go back in here. Because we do need to keep breeding these guys. After all. Yeah, I guess I'll yell at this. Ah, we're too late now. Probably shouldn't keep going. Okay, well the good news is this is turned on and these are growing again. So, partial success. That's good. I'll tell you what, sweep this tile and we'll call it a day. We'll wait for daytime and then we'll get a shot with all of these stupid things not showing up in the right... showing up in the right way. No, that's good though. Wait for daytime. Is there one of these that's trapped in here as well? The Slickster has food poisoning germs. Well, that's no good. What's the Slickster of food poisoning germs? Yeah, this will probably do. We'll investigate that more later. I'm not sure if leaving the gunk there would have worked or not. But maybe I should have left it. In any case, I've got to wrap it up now, unfortunately. We're out of time. So... Oh, what? No! Gonna get a dupe in one of the shots without a red... without a red rectangle. So... that might have to do. Yeah. Well, it could be worse. Right, well, I'm not really going to pretend that was entirely successful today. We did at least decide where we're going to put the Pinpoki, but this... getting this up to full scale is going to be very time-consuming. Believe it or not. But, I don't know. Oh, God. The fish! I think this... is that just a leaf covering the camera? Yes. Okay, it's not that dark. I'm going to have to do something about this plant in real life as well. Is there actually another spot I can get it? Yeah. Not really. That's the driftwood. Ugh. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed everything tonight. I hope if you've stuck around for Rebellious Uno's raid, I hope you've enjoyed yourself too. We will be back tomorrow, where we will probably work on the payload launcher and actually launch the rocket and actually land on the planets. Why am I making quite so many Pinpoki anyway? I keep explaining this. We want to max out the Sap Tree. We want to feed the Sap Tree as much as physically possible. And Pinpoki are the densest food option in the game. So this should let us get as much sap as physically possible. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get it up to the maximum flow rate of sap, but we're going to try because I thought it was something interesting to do. But that's what we're trying to do. But yeah, YouTube channel for videos, Discord for discussing video games and potentially what I'm going to buy as my new computer. And yeah, probably not going to raid out today. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully things will go a bit better and we'll go back into space and we'll be a bit more prepared. But yeah, it's just going to be Georgia Minnow going to the asteroid because Ren died. Feels bad, man. But yeah, take care everyone and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.